What's going on, sports fans, Giants fans, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of the True Big Blue Podcast. Excuse me, with myself and Big Pat Sports Talk and Classified 3F Joe. Uh, Big Pat Sports is running a little bit behind. What's going on, Deception? What's going on, Blue City Empire Sports? Super Taj. Thank you guys for being here. Um, Appreciate it. Uh, right now, really just waiting for Big Pat. But
I
breaking
got
news. Breaking news. Uh, Bruce Arians has been fined an quite immense amount of money for swinging at one of his players.
yes.
Uh, so maybe there was some merit to what Antonio Brown was saying after all. Seems like Bruce Arians is a bit of a hothead and doesn't really have a
hmm
handle on his team. So is Tom Brady really going for a repeat? Or is this team going to implode?
Uh, you want two edge rushers instead of a linebacker? I'm sorry. Yo, okay. Lou, I got breaking news myself.
What's that?
Yeah, you guys see that transaction? That says ESPN, right?
What is it? Can't see it. New York Giants transactions.
See that
Joe
top
Show.
one? That's from ESPN.
So he's
January
already
7th,
general manager.
2002. I don't know. I'm just showing you what's on ESPN. Couldn't find
Wow,
it.
I see that.
I couldn't find it anywhere else, but I found that.
So that's why they're interviewing Dan Quinn. They're bringing
Like I
Dan
said,
Quinn
I
in for an interview.
I
Matt
didn't
was
find
good.
it anywhere else, guys. This is the only place I found it.
Lucas Lincoln Cardoso. Thank you for stopping in, man. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I would greatly appreciate
Yes.
it. Heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! What's going on with you? Deception says, dang it, Joe. Now you have me wanting two edge rushers and a linebacker in the draft. Mac was good, baby.
Hey, what do you
What do you
guys?
guys, you
Hey,
guys can
Lucas
see
said he's
that?
from Brazil. Okay.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
okay.
We got Brazil in the building.
Italy,
Da
Brazil.
Brasilia. That's what's up.
So I
All
don't know
right.
what I don't know what to make of that, guys.
It says
Well,
we already hired Joe Schoen as the GM.
It says
says
transactions.
January 7th. Maybe it was January 17th and it's a misprint, but yeah.
Well,
That's still 2 days early.
Brother Tone, thanks for stopping in.
it's
Lucas,
only a
subscribe, Lucas.
it was deception, but you know
Curitiba,
what?
Paranha,
It's
Brazil.
Or did
it's
he do?
news.
Or was he supposed to say interview? No. Uh, was he
I
supposed
don't
to say
know, man.
interviewed instead of hired? But
I
that'd be something that comes out that Joe Schoen's the GM. Somebody leaked it.
Breaking news, guys.
hey,
Joe Show
I
is the new
take it
GM.
for what you want. I'm just relaying what I find. It's on a credible source.
If we
You
hire
saw
Dan Quinn,
ESPN.
I'm quitting. I'm quitting. If we hire Dan Quinn, I'm fucking quitting.
Well, let's speak about Dan Quinn a little bit.
Fuck Dan Quinn. That's what I got to say about Dan Quinn.
He took the Falcons to the Super Bowl.
I don't give a shit. And he been over there with the Cowboys most recently.
Yeah, and he turned that
Yeah.
defense from one of the worst in NFL history to one of the best this season.
Fuck him. Didn't we just hire somebody from the fucking Cowboys? How did that turn out for us?
Yeah, that's Jason Garrett. That ain't Dan Quinn.
He's got a
I'm not
point,
with
though.
it, but He's a way better dude than what Jason Garrett was for sure. Dan Quinn is a great defensive mind.
So I said, I don't know, guys. I just report it as I find it, as I come across it.
And that said that on ESPN?
On ESPN, Giants transactions, man.
That's crazy. So is Jones? Well, that's probably a smoke screen. It's probably a smoke screen for Joe Shoen because if we got Joe Shoen as the GM, I'm thinking
Thank you, Tone.
Dabo is coming over as the head coach. I honestly believe.
So we have to wait until the Super Bowl then, because the Bills are probably going to wind up in it.
Somebody was feeling. Thank you, Tone. Thank you, my brother.
Yes.
Damn, Dallas. I don't want Dallas nothing.
Did you guys see the tweet on Cowboys Nation where there's a guy hugging a girl and his ex comes on there and says, yeah, he's a cheating son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's his side chick. Yeah, he told me he left her too. He's supposed to be on a trip with the boys. There he is with his side piece. And the cameras caught him crying. Hey, you got double L's on that one, baby.
Right.
He did it to himself.
First thing he messed up was he's a Cowboys fan. That's the first thing he messed up.
Well, technically, first thing he messed up was if he was married, that's adultery. But
right.
Yeah, being a Cowboys fan is definitely a no-no. It's but violating God's laws is even worse. But anyway, this ain't church. Trade up for QB in the first round. I hate DJ Fumble Machine. All right, subscribe. Please subscribe. Lucas, hit that red word, subscribe. Because
I'm trying to trading up in the first round for a QB. I'm sorry, not this draft.
No.
Maybe the next draft.
We need to build an offensive line first.
We need to get some
offensive line and get some dogs at the edge rusher and linebacker position.
Yes.
And, then we see what we got from there. And if
That's
our
right.
quarterback falls on his face, then next year we go get our quarterback, but we bring him into a better situation, a foundation that's already set, a good defense, and a culture.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually wanting to see if we do go the offensive line route, what DJ can become.
Right.
He has an offensive line that he can depend on.
I think if at the least he can be a game manager. And if our defense is phenomenal, and you got a game manager at quarterback who's opportunistic.
Deception says, is it true that Ryan Poles had a sweater on today that said O-line mastermind today for his interview?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that.
Is it true that Ryan Poles had a sweater on today that said OL mastermind today for his interview? Wow, that's crazy. I can't complain, King Tone. No, Lucas, this QB draft class sucks. Facts, I agree with you. These quarterbacks, no bueno.
Yeah, no bueno.
Thank you. I hear you, Mac, says King Tone. Thank you guys for being here, man.
Right.
What's up, Mac? You can call in if you want to call in, Mac. You know you're welcome here, bro. Super Taj, what's good? What's good? What's good, Taj?
I'm gonna be doing like a little commercial soon for our Instagram. Did you guys see what Zion created? That dope.
That big poster. Was that a poster or what? What was it?
I don't know.
That's
I gotta learn. I gotta learn Instagram now. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that one.
Yeah, big
back to school. Jesus, I just learned Twitter.
I didn't see that we had an Instagram.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how the hell?
Appreciate you, Zion. If you're in the chat listening, man.
He goes,
surely appreciate you, bro.
Zion goes, well, it's easy. It's just pictures. Yeah, everyone says it's easy until you actually try to get into it. I went out and I bought this brand new 72-inch wireless flat screen mirror, and I wanted the wife to go in and watch porn with me. She won't freaking do it. So.
Yeah, Jack S. Thoughts on Utah Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd's a beast, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know it's Portuguese and not Spanish, but I don't know Portuguese. Uh,
you,
I know
you
that
got me.
it's like a blend of three languages, right? Portuguese is like Espanol, Africano, and Francais mixed.
Oui. Yeah, I that's what everyone tells me, Mac. But
Looking more into that ESPN article, Instagram easier than Twitter.
Yep.
oh,
I
thank you,
know they have to go
Deception.
through the Rooney Rule.
Thank you, Deception.
Local paper as well. Maybe Giants are just going through the Rooney Rule. Looking more into okay. Well, he's posted in Buffalo. All right.
Well, okay. Breaking here, guys. Thank you, Deception.
Mm-hmm.
For
Thank
fact
you for
checking. Thank you for
yes,
fact checking and verifying.
yes.
Because if it's been reported in Buffalo, that means he's coming.
That's it. Joe Shoen. Breaking news. You heard it here first on G Nation,
That-
the True Big Blue podcast with
that's
Big Pat
right.
Sports Talk, Classified 3F Joel, and myself, yours truly, the most handsome guy on social media, G Nation. But
Well, no.
anyway,
Wait a minute here. Now, you know what? If I save that information to break on your channel, damn it, I should be the most handsome guy. I want to be
I'm
be
never
Mo.
gonna say
I'm not
ever.
Larry and Curly. Okay, I want to be Mo. I got the dark hair.
Well, I'm never ever gonna say it. You can say it.
Yo,
but
what's
I'm
up?
not gonna say it.
What's going on, Zion?
Let's get it. What's Gucci? I
Breaking
just
news,
joined,
just
so I didn't
listened.
know what you guys was talking about. So
Joe
I'll let you
Shoen
guys
is the new
continue.
GM of the New York Giants. Breaking news. You heard it here first on G Nation Inside Sports.
Is that one of your 13-3 wide with me, or is that
No,
confirmed?
dude, it's on
it's
ESPN.
confirmed.
No, ESPN
let's
and
get it.
Buffalo reported it, but nobody's acting on it yet. Just us four know about it, and the guys in the chat so far. So
Right.
Let's get it. I'm about to post. I'll post on our Instagram. If you guys didn't know, we got an Instagram now.
Well, it's on.
Live
The
right
article
now,
is
Giants
on
page.
ESPN. The article is on ESPN. It's transitions for the Giants. It said January 6th, Judge fired. January 7th, Joe Shoen is the Giants GM. So that's the source that I got. Deception said that he did some research on it, and it sounds like it's going to be true because he said that he found some Buffalo papers that were reporting on the same thing. So it's not like we're trying to throw something false out here. We're just trying to. You're muted, Zion.
No, absolutely. And plus, too, he was like, besides Pools, he was a high level, one of the best candidates on the top of the list.
Mm-hmm. I think
And
he
if the front letters, if
It's-
ESPN reports it, they don't report stuff.
Well, it's
that's
not a report.
usually-
It's only on their
Yeah.
transaction wire. It's not an article.
Oh, got you.
It's not an
'Cause
article. I shared it. It
If
was
they
just
finished up today, they have nothing planned for tomorrow. We all said it. I think we all had ending of the week kind of vibes. I think next week where it's gonna be announced. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes and it gets announced tonight, right now, or break in at 7:00 on the West Coast ESPN Sports Center, or if it comes out tomorrow and Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
right. Well, Wednesday
Mhm.
supposedly we're interviewing. Yeah, Adam Peters. Thank you, Stephen. I could not remember his name.
Yeah, we
Adam
just got
Peters, the
done
guy from the
interviewing him today.
49ers.
Oh, tomorrow we're interviewing them. That's right, Thursday.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe that was a
Gotcha.
mistake. Maybe they said interview on. I don't know. I just think Joe Schoen is going to be the guy. I think they like the
think
guy.
so,
I think
too.
he's the clear-cut favorite. And they actually fulfilled their Rooney Rule with Wilson and the other guy from the 49ers.
Polls.
Yeah, with Wilson Pose, and they interviewed another candidate for the 49ers. He's black
Yes.
as well. So
Facts.
you said it's DQ or Sean? Who's
Dan
DQ?
Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
Dan
I'm not too high on that Dan Quinn thing. I don't think he's going to be the next head coach. I truly don't believe that. If anything, he's probably the next head coach of the Cowboys.
Carthen was another guy. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think Dan Quinn is going to be the next head coach of the Cowboys. You know, Mike McCarthy has to meet with Jerry Jones tomorrow, and there's reports that he may be fired if the Cowboys disappoint in the playoffs. And man, did they ever disappoint?
Well, if he has a sleepover in Jerry's mansion, chances are he'll be here next year. If he has to get a hotel room, he's probably out the door. So
That's funny.
that's what happened when he got hired.
Yeah, no,
He had a pajama party with Jerry Jones. That's what I thought, Alex. Shoen and Dan Quinn never crossed paths. Yeah.
Never crossed paths. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Only Shoen guy that I know is Dabo.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna talk about too. So like with Shoen, if he comes in, like I'm hoping that they give, a fair evaluation of these coaches as well. Like even though he wants to bring in Brian Dabble, hopefully that the Giants, I believe they will be sporty enough to interview a Brian Flores. Don't just pair it up. Don't just grab the Buffalo guy because he's coming from Buffalo. I think all these coaches should get a fair opportunity to interview and have a fair shot at the job.
I think they are. I think, but what they did is they just let Shoen set the tone.
Yes.
Okay, beat that. It's like when you go first in whatever. If you're competitive, you go first. You set the tone. You set the mark. Shoen come in, set the mark. Okay, guys, beat this.
I will say this.
I feel that.
What if that does happen? What if it? I believe it's going to happen. I believe they'll interview some people, but I believe it's going to be Dabo and Shoen. If that does happen, what are your thoughts about that, Joe? Like, give me your positives and give me your negatives about it.
Man, listen, I'm not gonna. I really don't have anything negative to say. I really don't. If you look at that Bills organization for the last 5 or 6 years. We as fans of the Giants, because Buffalo is a competitor, even though they're in the AFC, they're a New York team. And the Bills will say, well, you guys play in New Jersey. You're not there's always been that rivalry, especially after Super Bowl 25. Ever since we beat the Bills in Super Bowl 25, and that was the downfall of their 4-year run back-to-back Super Bowls, we've been the evil. So when I look at, the Bills, I look at what they've built. I look at the team. I look at, we were like Josh Allen. We were questioning some of these draft picks that they were doing. Second, third round. It's like, what are they doing? And then all of a sudden, I remember when the news broke that the Minnesota Vikings traded Diggs to the Bills, and everyone said, oh, my God, what is Minnesota doing? They're destroying that team. He's going to go to the Bills and not do anything.
Are you guys aware that Joe Shoen is his father is the founder of U-Haul? Oh, Adam,
I didn't know that.
Wow,
no.
I didn't know that.
Nope.
Yeah, he's a corporate guy. His father is the founder of U-Haul. He started the U-Haul company. What's up, Adam?
What's going on?
Just breaking news. Joe Shoen is the new general manager of the New York Giants. It broke on ESPN, and they're reporting it in Buffalo, but I guess they're following the Rooney Rule before they announce it. So I'm going to break the news.
They already had the Rooney Rule, so Brian Proles checks that box.
They had to interview 2 face-to-face as per the updated Rooney Rule.
That's the updated one?
Yeah.
Well, then
I just found that out the day before yesterday because I didn't know that shit neither.
Well, it'll be fine. They'll get one more guy in here, probably a Mo Carthon or something like that, whoever, or Quentin Harris. But they need to have it done by the weekend. Otherwise, they can't hire them till after they get eliminated. So,
I heard that.
So, fellas, we're here. What's the issues? What's the problem?
Oh, what's up, Adam? I didn't know he was gonna come on straight like that. We try to leave all of that kind of stuff to the side and off stream. Hopefully,
well, I tried, but they don't want to talk to me, so I brought it out here. So.
I got a question that says, if it is shown, would it make mayor's comment about wanting to take their time and really evaluate the candidates? You can collect. I don't think that makes it a load of BS. Because they did do interviews before then. They interviewed Ryan Poles. They did the Zoom calls. They did the Zoom calls with Ryan Poles, Shoen, Ortiz, Adrian Wilson, Adam Peters. There was one more guy as well. What's the guy from the Titans?
Austin Fort.
Austin Fort.
Austin Fort. They did all those guys at the same time. So, no, it's not a crock of BS, but everybody knew that Shoen was going to be the favorite because he was the most connected.
He was also the first one they interviewed.
Yeah, he was the first one they wanted to interview.
But they did do the due diligence and interview plenty of candidates, and they brought in other candidates.
I like the Ortiz interview and the Adrian Wilson one too. Is it Wilson? Adrian.
I'm not really excited about him. Not like the same way as the other guys. Just because he's been a great player. He was a great player for Arizona. I know he's been in their front office and he worked his way up, but I want to get a little bit. I would want him a little bit more seasoned. The three guys that they like so far: Peters, Proles, and Shane. All three of them are good to me. You can bring in either one, and you'll probably do it. I was hoping they would bring in Ortiz for Baltimore, but I guess he wasn't called a finalist. So I like what the Ravens do. He's been a lifer with the Ravens. So it's one of those things where we know that they've drafted great players in his, tenure. I don't know how far back he goes, but we could talk about the recent guys, and he knows how winning is done. So that's why I would want him. Joe Schoen, I like him because he has of his scouting background, the many different organizations he worked with, and the fact that he interacts with actually the draft picks. If you watch his little interview, a 3-minute video they have on him, I think it's on YouTube, where he's going to Buffalo to college and he kind of just asks the right questions. That's what inspires me about Joe Schoen. And then there's Adam Peters, who's on, the 49ers team, and that's pretty cool because you saw what they did. They brought in their GM from TV and their head coach together, and so you're going to see what they've done, drafting Joey Bosa, bringing in all those players, drafting O-line. You obviously know they like the O-line. They traded for Trent Williams. So these guys have a lot of track record, and they're middle-aged, which I think is great. They're not too young, they're not too old, and they can be here for a long time. So
shout out to Jaguar. Man, I cannot say his name. Tawan Tensuyu.
Shout out to Jaguar.
Tawan Tensuyu. He's been on the streams lately. He's a new guy. Mixed Sports, thank you for tuning in. Everybody hit that like and subscribe button. Steven, what's going on?
What's up, Steven?
Deception says maybe you can have Evan Ingram move out of New York. Evan Ingram is gone, man. He's had his 5th-year option, and I don't think he's coming back. Because you have to give him a contract.
So I'll drive him to the airport.
All right.
Give him a going away goodie bag. Oh man.
Adam.
Yes.
All right. When you came in the stream, you said, did anybody want to address any issues? Nobody said nothing. So I guess all the issues have been clarified.
I've already moved on. I've just heard my name was being said, so I just wanted to see if it wanted to be addressed. So that's all. I've already moved on. We're talking about Joe Schoen and the GMs and the candidates and who's going to bring in. I do not want a package deal. Joe Schoen is coming here with Dayball, however you pronounce his name. Make sure you interview Flores. Make sure you interview Dan Quinn if he decides he wants to come here. Make sure you cast a wide net. Don't just come in here and just say, well, Dayball is going to be my guy. I'm not even going to worry about the interviews. The only thing I kind of worry about with this situation is I know that Mara said carte blanche, that the GM will have carte blanche. How much carte blanche will he have? Because Mara's already said he likes Flores. So if it comes down to it and it's Dayball and Flores, will he put his foot down and say, this is the guy I want? So I want to see when that happens, what will happen. So
okay. Well, I appreciate your input. Apparently, what happened while I was gone left a bad taste in some of the guys' mouths. So, if we going to talk about it, we can do it off air, but I don't want to air it out on my show, and everybody's feeling awkward. So, um, if you can pop back on the stream at the end, we can talk about it, you and me, and we can get to the bottom of it. I don't know what happened exactly. I just
No, I'm
heard that
good,
there was
man.
some insults.
I was just supporting, but I also wanted to see if because I've called, we can talk. I've already explained it to you, but I'm just being real. So here I am. That's all. I mean, I may not be on the stream later. I got things to do. I wanted to pop in, see what you guys are saying, give my opinion, but also see if anybody had anything to say. That's it. If they don't, we can keep moving.
Well, what? Anybody got something to say?
I ain't got nothing to say to him.
All right,
Yeah,
then
I
let's
think,
keep it moving.
We'll keep it moving. Let's get it.
No, he said I ain't got nothing to say to him. That's different. So if you don't want him here, let me know.
Oh man,
I personally, he's my other co-host.
he came.
He may not be affiliated with BBKC no more, but he's still a co-host on
No,
Premium
no, no,
Six.
no, no.
I don't mind him
I'm
here,
just,
but if
no,
Pat does,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
everything out on the table. I don't do no back behind people. I'm a
Oh,
real
yeah.
nigga. So I like shit to be
Oh,
done in
absolutely,
order. You know
absolutely.
what I'm
I
saying?
think
Because my reputation is the same way, and I'm gonna keep it the same way to the day I die. So if it's gonna be that
100.
he's not with us, then I want it to be said straight out. If he's with us, then I want that to be said straight out, and that's
I
that.
got you.
You know what
Adam,
I'm
are you a
saying?
part of BBKC?
I'm doing what it is. I'm gonna pop on streams and enjoy your guys' content. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it, all I'm saying is if you got an issue with me, you both got my numbers. You can holler at me. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with crew. Families fight. That's what they do. But if you're gonna have an issue with me, at least come to me. That's all I ask. Don't side talk somebody when they ain't there. So that's it.
Yep, that's all I asked as well.
So yeah, everybody's asking the same thing.
Okay, so everybody's on the same page.
All right, so
100.
let's, like I said, keep it moving. Since nobody got
Let's
nothing to
get
say,
it.
let's keep it moving.
Let's
Because
get it.
I'm tired of this bullshit. So
Absolutely. Let's get it.
All right, I missed some comments here. Carthon was interviewed. His Flores, a Shoen guy.
The GM candidate I'm most excited about is Ryan Poles, man. Ryan Poles has actually went through all of scouting. Every last bit of scouting that you can go through, he's went through it. And he was one of the guys that actually rebuilt that Kansas City line within 1 year when they lost everybody last year. So offensive line is what you want. This is probably one of the best guys to get. It's just that I think Joe Shoen is the favorite candidate. I think he's the favorite one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you bring in Poles. I won't be mad at it, but I have to agree with that. Like, if you just me and Adam was having this conversation a day ago. We were just talking about like just they're both they're both well dressed and they're both just look professional. You know what I'm saying? And I like nothing against I'm not trying to throw shots at Gettleman or anything like that. But if you look at John Mara and if you look at the organization he likes to run. He just it's New York. It's all eyes on New York. It's the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying? And Joe, he just looks professional. So does Pools. They look professional. They dress professional. They act professional. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna see no baggy suits on them or anything like that. And you may seem like, wow, why am I? You guys may
no
ask like,
maccabees here.
why am I bashing? Why am I bashing? The way the appearance is because you're in New York and appearance is everything. Just imagine having a Brian Flores on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like just um the appearance of these candidates and just the fact that we interviewed 9. In 2017, well, we interviewed if we got lucky if we interviewed 4, and most 3 of them was inside from the Giants organization. So the fact that we went out of the Giants way and we had 9 candidates, we brought back 5 for second interviews. We really liked 3, and those last 3, they just look really professional and they'll carry themselves like GMs. We love you too, Tone.
What the hell? What happened? What I missed?
He's King Tone says, I love you all. And I said, we love you too.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell happened?
Well, the thing that I like about their net is they're going for winning organizations or teams that have built the correct way. And for me, Joe Shoen, I'm intrigued by a lot. As doing more research and figuring him out, I am intrigued. Now, am I intrigued by his coaches, Dayball? I researched him too. He's done a lot. He's been on the defensive side of the ball, been on the offensive side of the ball. He's been in college. He became the offensive coordinator. He helped with Josh Allen. So, there's a lot to like there. But then there's a guy like Brian Flores, who I feel is a good coach and would come in here and, kind of straighten, is kind of the coach that the Giants look for and what they, their DNA. You look at Parcells, the only I wouldn't say soft guy, the only nice guy you could probably say is Jim Fossil, because everybody else that came in here, Dan Reeves, Tom Coughlin, Parcells, all those guys, Judge, they like that type of, I wouldn't say disciplinarian is the right kind of word, but the kind of I guess
Shout out to the
task
24. Click that subscribe button and smack that thumbs up button. Go ahead.
kind of that, I wouldn't say hard ass, but the guy who runs a tighter ship, and I think that's what they're going to look for, because that's just me. I think Brian Flores, for me, is only my opinion, but Mara has mentioned him. There's been a rumor that Mara and the inside, they're really enamored with Brian Flores. So to me, I'm not saying he's going to put his foot down, but if the end candidates happen to be Dayball and Flores, I wouldn't be surprised if Mara, kind of says, hey, listen, I gave you carte blanche, but I really would want to bring in Flores.
All right. Question for the panel, starting with Joe. Do you guys prefer experienced head coach or the hot offensive coordinator?
I'd like experience.
I've always said I wanted the experienced head coach. You got to give me the experienced head coach. We've had the hot offensive coordinator basically twice in a row before Joe Judge, and he was a special teams coordinator. Give me the experienced head coach.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, and if you take I met that too, experienced head coach always. You look at someone like Dayball, he may be a hot offensive coordinator. I think he's an offensive genius, but how much of that is is it him teaching Josh Allen? How much of that was Josh Allen helping too? Because you have to think about it too. You got Diggs, you got Josh Allen, and as an offensive coordinator, it's easy to judge them when they're on a bad team and they don't have that kind of talent. Now, I'm not saying Brian ain't a genius. We bring Brian in as our head coach, I'll be happy. I won't be mad. He is an offensive genius, but that's why I'll probably choose experience over head coach as well.
I'd like experience. Like Pat, I'm done with the sexy hire, the hot candidate. I mean, Shermer was offensive coordinator of the year when he got hired, right? And at that point, I knew if he was coming in with that accolade, the Giants would kind of look at that. So I would like a guy like Flores, because guys like Flores don't always shake loose, right? When we were thinking about Black Monday, we were definitely not thinking Brian Flores. At least I wasn't.
No.
Right? So the fact that he's on the market, this is your chance to really jump at a guy who's already put together a solid program in Miami. I know they didn't make the playoffs, and that's blemish on his record, but he's won 10 games and he's won 9 games the last 2 years. He's been through adversity. This last year was from basically the middle of the season, has been a playoff game every week that he's been in there. So he knows how to handle that type of adversity, and I also think that he'll be able to handle the media. Right? I know Buffalo is different than New York City. I don't know if Dayball would come in here and be able to handle the media the way that it comes at you here. I mean, I think that's another thing that Joe Judge got suckered into. Right? He answered a question, and that question led to this ramble, and next thing you know, here we are. Right? So the reason I want experience is just because of that. When shit hits the fan, I want a guy that I can look down the sideline and be like, well, he's the guy that's going to bring me out of this. So,
and real fast to add on to that, if you talk about Brian Flores. I love his last 2 seasons, but if you look at his first season, right, when Miami was having a fire sale on his damn team, everybody was getting traded. They was making trades with Texans left and right. Everybody was. It was like a fire sale. He still won 5 games.
All right. I don't want to be rude, but apparently my partners still feel some type of way. So, Adam, I'm gonna have to ask you to pop off, and you know,
Really?
we'll just have to handle this off the air.
No, it's good. We don't need to handle it. I get where the beef's at. If they got a problem, like I said, like a man, you can call
we're
me.
not gonna do that on my channel, bro. I don't do that to nobody's channel. I ask for the same respect. Thank you very much. All right, so
Like I said, if you want to come back
Tone
on,
says he
after the
wants
show,
Flores. We're not gonna keep that going. Tone says he wants Flores. Mac asked for the link. There's Mac. What's up, Mac?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
That's crazy.
But,
What's your thoughts on Joe and who would you want as? I'm sorry to take over your stream, G Nation. Go right ahead. But I was just gonna ask Matt, who do you want as the head coach?
I'm definitely all about some experience. Also, I agree with most of y'all already said, man. I'm tired, like you said. Most of those hot shot coordinators, they very rarely pan out, man. Look at a guy like Norv Turner, man. Every time he got a shot at being a head coach, he always stunk it up, man. But he was a great offensive coordinator. I mean, some guys are meant to be head coaches. Some guys are meant to just be coordinators, man. And I'd rather have a proven guy that knows how to actually run a team as opposed to just one side of the ball or the other. So I pretty much agree with what y'all already said.
That's why I say I would need an experienced head coach, because you have to have a coach to bring in that can actually be leaders of men. You have to bring somebody that can be leaders of men and that's been proven, and they will follow that guy to bring a new coach here.
Facts. And
Go.
like, I never talked to Pat and Joel and Lou, and we never talked about this. But I've also, do you guys feel that? I think it's already out there, but I felt that too, where like they're trying to bring in GMs, and then the GMs are like calling and to ask who's judges. I think one of the reasons why they got rid of Judge was to clear house and to clean house and to start fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go on. I might have to do a stream myself
What's up,
and
Miss?
explain exactly what was going on, and I'll do it live, and I'll bring them on.
I remember when Zion came on.
Just to be real, because first of all, this is not my stream, and it's not anyone's place to ask about anything on someone else's stream.
Yo, Jersey Life, I told you this already, bro. You can come on, you can call in, and you can talk about me. You can talk about me to my face. You can come on and talk. If you want to say I cried off the stream, everybody recognizes I have Pat's number, I have Jones' number, I have G Nation's number. And guess what? We talk about me crying off stream. Nobody fucking cried. Come on, call in, Jersey Life. Thank you for being here. You want to talk to me? I'm right here. Thank you. Little shit ass kid.
What's going on right now in the chat?
Yeah,
What's going
what
on?
the fuck?
What is happening?
Yeah, exactly is why I said you didn't want a certain person on, because that's all the energy they bring.
Yeah.
And whoever this guy is may be the same type person as the person that just left. Whoever that guy is. I remember Jersey Life 86 too.
Miz just finished reffing the game.
Cried about whose life, Jersey? I don't have time for that. I'm not even gonna respond to you, no man.
And Duran, that is right. Mayor wanted to keep Joe Judge, but
he said you cried about your life, and he related. Related. King Tone.
Oh, it was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding. Yeah, my bad, Jersey. That's my fault. My fault, bro. My fault. I misread that last big comment. My bad, bro. Got you. My bad, bro. It's just the vibe changed real fast and got me tripping, bro. My bad, Jersey.
Yeah,
I need to check
Yes,
myself.
football is all we need to be talking about.
Absolutely,
Yes. How about the
absolutely.
Cowboys getting their ass whooped? Everybody's happy
Let's
about
get
that
it.
shit. Let's get a round of applause.
You know
for
what the
Cowboys
difference
getting
between
fucked up.
you know what the big thing is? The Cowboys and the Eagles and the Giants and the Redskins both won 0 playoff games, but we pick in the top 10.
Thanks.
here's a kick in the ass. Since 2000, the Cowboys have won three playoff games.
They
Matt,
won that many?
Since 2000.
They have only won three playoff games since then. And
Since 2000, the Giants have won 10. As bad as we are, we've won 10 playoff games.
Matt, did you see the ESPN article that Joe broke on the
Yes.
channel earlier?
Yeah, I did see. I caught that.
Well, if he's going to be the head coach or GM, who's going to be the head coach? Because there's not very many experienced head coaches out there right now.
Oh no, absolutely not. There's not.
That's why
we've been to what, 3 Super
There you
Bowls
go.
since
See
the
how
last time
easy
they
that
won
go?
one.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
and won 2 of them.
The free agent lineman that I have eyes on, there's a center, Ben Jones for right tackle. It'd be Brown from the Saints, because we can actually get a contract for him that could actually be lower than what he would be commanding on the free agent market. And guard, I have to study up on the guards. The only guard I really know that's any worth anything coming out is Brandon Sheriff, but there's no way we get both the top guard and top tackle.
Right.
So I have to do a little bit more research on that, but I know Ben Jones is a free agent that would actually fit us pretty well. I like his style of play.
Isn't there a guy for the?
Kind of look like I'll be sure.
It's the guy from the Titans.
Isn't there a guy from the Colts that's a free agent or might be this year?
I'll tell you how.
You said who?
From the Colts, isn't there a lineman on the Colts that they have to re-sign, or he might be a free agent this year?
Real fast, can you put up Jersey's comment? I like that comment. And it's
No,
not just
it's
because
the
that's my
Packers.
name. That's the
Bakhtiari.
truth. That's like that. That is the truth.
Bakhtiari.
Zion is okay. It's the fucking devil trying to separate this family for football. I came here because it's more than football sometimes. You guys get deep about life, and I like real shit.
Man.
Right. And that's what we like too.
Bro.
We're trying to get.
That's what we like too, and that's what we're gonna get back to.
We're trying.
That's it.
That more like Sinbad than I'll be sure.
I mean, not a free agent, but in the draft, man, the guy I get more high on every single day is my man Linderbaum, man. I don't give a damn if he's a center or not. I feel like we got to take this guy on our picks, man. This dude is gonna come in, and just the presence of him on the O line alone, man. I feel like he's gonna just change that O line, man. He's a legit leader. He'll be a legit leader right from the door, man, coming in.
That video that we broke with Pat earlier today, I'm not going to be mad if we go defense heavy. And I sure as hell ain't going to get mad if we go offense heavy. I mean, we just both of those scenarios, Mac, I'm going to be ecstatic with either or.
Would you guys get mad if we use both of our picks? Say like we go edge rush at 5, we go offensive tackle at center at offensive guard at 7th, and I want to come up with a scenario here. We go quarterback at 2 in the second round.
Man, hell no! I don't want none of these bums.
I'm just thinking. New GM, new head coach. How much are they really? They're gonna come out and they're gonna evaluate Daniel Jones themselves. But how much are they gonna want? We want our quarterback in here.
Shit get drastic. I'll take a USFL quarterback before I take one
Marcus Mariota. I won't mind bringing in Marcus Mariota.
Take one of them
put that out there.
You got to face the reality that a quarterback could be one of the picks, man. Because like you said, new guys coming in, you never know, man. That's a reality that we just might have to accept that too.
Give me 1 second.
Hey, Jersey Life, prayers up to you, man. I hope whatever you're dealing with passes in a good way. You get over it, get through it, and just head off and keep going in the right direction, my guy. There's a lot of us dealing with a lot of bullshit right now, and We just got to remember, keep our chins up, and we got each other's back. Well, it is what it is.
Once again, I apologize. I was reading your comment and I took what the last thing you said, and that wasn't even addressed towards me. That was addressed towards someone else. And I took that and I just thought that was addressed on me when you were just giving me a compliment. And I'm sorry for that, bro. I really didn't mean to go off on you like that. And bless up to you.
Prayers up to everybody on the panel, everybody viewing,
Absolutely.
everybody commenting. Prayers up for everybody. Everybody need prayer, even if they don't believe what I believe, because the world is going through some shit. Everybody going through some stuff. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we humans, we supposed to uplift each other, not hold each other down. That's what's supposed to separate us from the beast of the field and the animals of the earth. You know what I'm saying? If we can't show compassion and be conscious and help each other out when we see each other struggling, what different are we from an ape or a damn bull or a horse?
And time. Need time.
Facts.
You got to have time.
Oh no, I was just saying, dude said he was going through some stuff, so he
No.
said prayers up. So I'm saying prayers up for everybody.
Right. No, but I'm just
y'all know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Time sometimes is needed. Sometimes you need more time. So it's less time, but you still gotta. Yeah.
I'll be fine if Malik Willis falls to the second round.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he gets past the Steelers, honestly. I don't know what the Steelers are going to do at quarterback, but there's a lot of teams later in the first round that might pick him up. But if he drops to second, I wouldn't mind him.
What's going to go on?
Malik Willis would have to absolutely just shit the bed at his pro day and at whatever at the combine to drop to the second round. I just can't see that happening.
Well, I do think our best choice is to keep Daniel Jones, let him play out his contract and see at the end of the season. But I was just thinking, given another angle, if a new head coach comes in there and a new GM comes in there and they want their quarterback, you know what I'm saying? This is not the year to take the quarterback, but we'll see what happens. I'll let Joe go.
Well, I want to throw a question at the panel because it's reported the Texans are looking to sell the number 3 overall pick. They need picks. They got a whole lot of rebuilding to do, and it's not something they're going to be able to do in the free agent market. What team do you see that if the Texans trade with, it would be a quarterback? Do you think if Washington?
The Falcons might need a quarterback.
The Falcons, Washington, Pittsburgh, Denver,
yep.
There's plenty of teams out there.
Maybe the I don't know, the Lions.
Maybe the Eagles. Maybe the Eagles will want to come up.
The Eagles, there you go. The Lions might not trust in Jared Goff, even though they just made that stupid trade. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the Lions got the number 2 pick. So
if they sorry. Yeah, the Lions. My bad. Yeah, Lions
right.
It's true.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me finish typing this message real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. But I'm gonna tell you a whole bunch of scenarios that can actually happen. It would be absolutely dope.
Yeah,
because that damn Texans want to trade that number 3 pick.
Yes.
I hope the Lions take a quarterback.
I do too.
Right?
I want Neil to go first. Quarterback. Saints.
The Saints.
They might.
I mean, possible. They do. They actually, because what they're going to do, they're not going to bring Winston back. I mean, they need something.
The Saints could move to 10 because the Jets want to sell that pick. And then from 10 to 3, that'd cost a lot, but.
I mean, the Panthers need a quarterback. A lot of teams need quarterbacks.
Panthers, maybe. The Panthers. But is the Panthers staying with Cam Newton?
No, that was a 1 year.
Cam Newton was a "what are you doing" every week. There's no way you're coming back to
what do you guys feel about the I know he's under contract, but Kirk Cousins, with a new head coach might come in here. Maybe the Vikings might not.
Yeah, that's true too. The Vikings may be looking to move on from Kirk Cousins.
Good point.
It just depends. But that number 2 pick being for sale might actually help us out in getting one of the prime top prospects coming out this draft. Because if the Lions mess around to get quarterback, I truly believe Evan Neal is going number one to the Jaguars. It just makes the most sense. But you never know. But I think if the Lions mess around and take Kenny Pickett, somebody's going to try to trade up to that number 3 pick to get Malik Willis. If they have Malik Willis as top quarterback on their board. I believe the Giants give out a lot of smoke screens. There's already one being put out there that if Joe Schoen's the GM, he's been watching Malik Willis this whole year. He's been scouting Malik Willis the whole year, even though he's on the team with Josh Allen. So did he already know that he was going to be the Giants GM in the beginning of the year? That doesn't make sense to me. So why would he be scouting Malik Willis the whole time?
Well, it goes on to like playing the game, right? So the Giants pick at 5 and 7th, and I like that point, Pat, because it's like, hey, we're gonna go to these quarterbacks pro days. We're gonna look like we're in the market for the quarterback, even though we're taking offensive line and edge. Even though that's our main focus, we want these other teams to come back and try to jump ahead of us. Even though we're not going to quarterback, we're gonna make it seem like we're going to quarterback for all these other teams. They don't want the Giants to take our quarterback, so they might come up and steal a quarterback. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a lot of reports about the Giants are interested in Pickett, the Giants are interested in Malik Willis, the Giants are interested in Strong, there's reports are going to come out and let the media buy it up. And I'm hoping that from an inside source, we know we're going to go edge, we're going to go O-line, but we want all these other teams to think we're going to go quarterback, where they can try to jump us and take their quarterback.
Exactly. Steven says, Pat, I had a thought after your stream this weekend. Willis reminds me more of Allen coming out than Lamar. I've been waiting to hear your thoughts on that. You say he reminds you more of Josh Allen than Lamar? I can tell you, yes, he does. I think Lamar Jackson is a different beast, and I don't think Malik Willis is on his level. A lot of people trying to compare him to Michael Vick. He's not on Michael Vick's level. Even with arm talent, he's not Michael Vick. I just think Malik Willis just needs time to sit. And unfortunately, in the league, that's not good for the league right now, because if you draft somebody in the top 5, you want him to come out and start for you immediately. That's the way the league has been going. But you remember, the best quarterback they say in the league is right now actually got to sit almost 2 years behind Alex Smith. Patrick Mahomes, when he sat behind Alex
he
Smith,
sat 1 year.
Sat his rookie season. Yeah.
But that still helped him when he come out, because he admitted he didn't even know how to read coverages until his second, third year. So I think if Malik Willis comes into a situation to where he can sit for a year, understand the ins and outs of the pro game, and then his second year he gets to see that live action, that live football speed, I think by his third year, if you let him sit a year, he could be something. But I think if you just rush him out there immediately, I think you can ruin him. I truly believe that about him. And I think that about all these quarterbacks. Maybe Kenny Pickett can come out and shine for you as soon as he gets on the field. I don't know. I think Kenny Pickett is the same thing as Daniel Jones is, to be honest with you. I think they're almost the same exact dude. He's just a little shiftier than Daniel Jones.
There's a lot of reporters or scouts that's saying, like, if Daniel Jones was to come out this year with all these quarterbacks, Daniel Jones would be taken first.
Why is all the prayers up? Why is everybody praying in the chat?
Man, it's just going off what you got, what you said. Everybody needs prayer, and everybody is going through things, and people just need to have prayers up and go through them. Everybody goes through things in life, and everybody has trials and tribulations. It's just by how strong you bounce back and how much you fight back. I always say, life is like a big ass Timberland boot. It's gonna kick you, it's gonna stomp on you, but it's up to you if you're gonna get back up and fight.
I do agree with Hit Squad's comment up there in the chat, though, man. Like, I for what it's all worth, I really don't want any of these quarterbacks. I want to address all our more important needs, because we definitely have some more pressing needs in the quarterback position. No matter how you feel about Daniel Jones one way or another. I don't necessarily think he's necessarily the guy, but at the same time, I feel like he's definitely better than any of these guys coming out right now, can do more for us than any of these guys are going to do next year.
And to get to
he's about to learn his third system in 4 years.
Well, he's a smart kid. He went to Duke. Blue City Empire Sports. He wants to know why the Giants are interviewing Dan Quinn.
Duke is.
Man, now listen, Dan Quinn, the only reason he's going to get thought of and why he was brought up right now is what if the new GM says, well, why didn't you get this guy on the list? I would have liked to interview him. So what Mara's doing right now is he's covering the bases. He's just assembling coaches right now that the new GM can just bring in. Okay, if you put their name on your list, you want to bring them in for an interview, they can accept it, they can decline it. But at least the offer was out there, and the new GM knows that Mara's not going to hinder him from looking at anybody. This is what y'all wanted. You wanted the GM to have control. This is giving the GM control. We might not like Dan Quinn, but the new GM might. So he might be here. Can we throw our hands up in frustration and say, oh, my God, we're repeating?
Most definitely, Jersey Life.
Yo?
We will. We definitely will, bro.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Joe.
Yes. No, you're fine.
Yes.
Jersey Life, you definitely got mine. No, but like I said, here's the thing. Okay, they're covering all bases. They're not just eliminating because his name's Dan Quinn.
Oh, shit.
So
Sorry.
what, Lou?
That shit just made me think of something. Did y'all see this on Fox News? Where they have a satanic program that they started in school, backed by the United States Satanic Church.
Yep.
That's crazy.
In Washington, D.C.
That's where most of it goes. That's where most of it comes from. Yep.
It's a wrap, gentlemen. It is over, people.
You said Quinn was a 500 coach in ATL.
Atlanta.
He wasn't over 500 in Atlanta. So they must have some bad years.
Yeah, Quinn's a 500 coach.
He said, "Wait, what? Yes, go look it
I
up.
didn't.
It was on Fox News. The dude, Tucker. What the hell's his name? Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Tucker something. He was talking about that shit.
I was gonna say I didn't really like Dan Quinn because I have a best friend that's an Atlanta fan. But then I came to the conclusion that's just my best friend being an Atlanta fan. So I went and I did my research on Dan Quinn, and I wouldn't mind him. He's not my first choice, but I wouldn't be mad. But if we could get a Brian Flores, if we could get a Brian Dabble, let's go get them. I was gonna head out, but before I do, Lou, you mind sharing my screen?
You gotta send it first. Oh.
Yeah.
I know what this is.
So if you guys don't know, we have an Instagram now. So if you guys want to go hit that follow on that Instagram, one place you guys can get notified when everybody goes live. As you can see, the Giants Cave is live right now, and it just introduces everybody a part of the crew. Obviously, we're just a bunch of content creators and trying to give you guys as much information as you want. Thank you guys so much for having us, having me on today. And if you guys are not already, go sub to all these great content creators. I'll talk to you guys after, and thank you so much. You guys all have a good night.
Before you leave, can you put the links in the chat, bro? Thank you very
much.
much.
Oh, absolutely. I'll do that. All right. You guys have a good one.
I'll hook you guys up in the background.
All right,
Let's get it.
Later.
Late.
Fernando Crespo. What about David Shaw? He's an LC coach. I don't know. I have to do a little more research about him, but please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Really helps me out. Trying to get to 600. We're trying to grow the Big Blue crew. Sub to Mac, the Giants fan, Big Pat Sports Talk, Classified 3F with Joe. All these guys grind hard, pumping out content for you. Mac does his NFC review every week. He also does a podcast with Zion, Big Pat, calls the games with Classified 3F Joe, and we also have the True Blue podcast, and we do the Leather to the Face. Joe does the college, the cooking, the fishing, any F you can think of, Joe does it. Pause.
Family.
Right.
But yeah, we try to keep grinding and bringing content for you guys all the time. So Dan Quinn.
That Instagram channel Zion created was dope, man. I think that's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to teach everybody on how to
I wish I knew.
Instagram. Mac, you know how to do it.
Upload to Instagram.
I already got an Instagram, bro.
Wait,
I'm already following the Instagram page, bro. I'm following it. Then liked all the pictures and everything already, bro. I'm in
Yeah,
there.
what you can do is you can actually, if you have an editing software, take pieces of your videos and actually upload them to the Big Blue Crew channel. That's what I want to get everybody to be able to do.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do
And
that.
upload them. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I told you. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I just
Everybody's
know how
gonna
to
have to
just
learn
use
how
it.
to. Everybody's gonna have to learn how to use editing software. It looks like I'm gonna be the one that have to teach the older guys how to do it.
Yeah. Young whippersnappers.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about all that.
Joe Shoen is the GM, man.
I mean, it seems that way. Everything it seems
Done
like it's a
what that well.
formality, and it's going to be him, be shown. But
Right. It's coming out of Buffalo. It's coming, ESPN
I'm
has
good
it on
with
their
it.
transactions for the Giants. It doesn't take somebody to genius to figure out 1 and 1 is 2. All these signs that they're pointing to. As I said, now
You
it's just
see,
down to the head coach.
Hey, good night to you, Lucas. Thank you for being here and supporting. Make sure you subscribe to all of these guys here, man.
He said, "Man, does that mean 12:30?
Yeah.
yeah,
So they're
it's
3 hours ahead of us. Well, ahead of me. Yeah, only 2 hours ahead of you guys.
Shit, it's 10:30.
He said, question, does Brian Daboll's offense rely on having Josh Allen as QB? That's gonna be the number one question there. And if so, I think we already have one here in Daniel Jones. I would be honest with you. I think he could do the same thing if he had a decent offensive line. I think he could put up similar numbers than that Josh Allen has. It's just that Josh Allen has a better arm. Daniel Jones has a really good arm. Josh Allen has a rocket of an arm. So, but I think they have a version of him here with Daniel Jones and see what he can do with them. I say this. I think having a better offensive coordinator, a better offensive mind here than Jason Garrett or Freddie Kitchens here will help Daniel Jones out a whole lot too, including the offensive line, if that's the way they want to go. I think you can see a different quarterback with Daniel Jones and with Brian Daboll over here. Only thing with Brian Daboll, now you got to worry about what the defense looks like. Is the defense going to stay the same?
I don't think so, man. Daniel Jones can run, but Josh Allen is elusive. There's a difference.
Yeah,
True.
that's what I'm saying. I said he's more shifty than
Daniel Jones can just run
be.
straight in the line good, but once you make him move, he trips over his own damn feet. We saw that.
I mean, yeah, he just more. It's got he runs like he runs like a quarterback play call and running in the huddle. You know what I mean? He's not that. He gets out the pocket. He kind of gets weird when he's trying to create.
Yeah, he ain't gonna juke nobody. That's for damn sure.
Right, he has to come to a complete stop the move. So
tries to run linebackers over and stuff. So I don't. Daniel Jones is he scares me when he runs. Actually,
sorry,
I always feel like he's gonna get hurt every time he runs the football.
Steven says Daboll does a good job using motion and easy reads to help QBs recognize coverage and make faster decisions. That is true. And like I said, I think Daniel Jones benefits a lot from that. Also, he says Mel Kiper predicted that the New York Giants would draft 2 offensive linemen in the first round and a quarterback and a rusher in the second. Well, we don't have 2 second-round picks, but if Malik, I want all the fans. I'm sorry, I keep going over and over, but I want all the fans to look up Brock Purdy, Iowa State quarterback. Look up his film and look at what he does. And you tell me if he could be a good second-round quarterback for us, somebody that we could put on the shelf for a year and let Daniel Jones play and let him learn. Yeah, his name is Purdy, Brock Purdy.
Sorry, I'm doing research here on Shoen, trying to find something.
He said he regrets like the last couple of years. Think he lacks the arm. He said Purdy, he has a decent arm, and I think he's a project. If you want a project, you can get him and sit him for a couple of years and see what he does.
UCF recruit that flipped to ISU.
Is that Central Florida?
No, he played at Iowa State.
Yeah, he started out at UCF and flipped to Iowa State, is what Steven's saying. He was a UCF recruit that flipped to ISU.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after his freshman year, sophomore year, I thought he was legit. Definitely has the skill set, but Fromm tricked me too. He's better than Fromm, Steven. I'm telling you that right now. He's better than Fromm.
I can't find
But
much.
he does not have the arm strength, just like Madison says right here. He says, we don't want a decent arm QB. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson all have elite arms, and that's why they can improvise on the run. That's very true. Malik Willis does have an elite arm. That kid has an arm out this world. But would you guys be willing to use the number 7 pick or the number 5 pick on him? Let me know that.
I mean, if we were to get him, it's going to take using one of those picks on him, unfortunately. And I just, like I said earlier, I feel like we just have more pressing needs right now with those picks right now than to go after a quarterback. That with those picks, we got to be more responsible, I feel like, and get this team turned around. And I just want to go attack, get that offensive line fixed so badly because I'm so tired of watching these guys just suck every year and pretty much stall our offense from being able to do anything. Got to get that O-line fixed. But ultimately, it's going to be in the hands of the new guys. Pretty much going to be their call.
It has been reported that Mayor said that the new GM and head coach will have carte blanche. So let's see how long that lasts.
All right, guys.
He says, King Tone says, we don't get them, won't hurt. Yeah. Would you trade a second and a third and a future second to jump back into the first if Willis fell to the 20s? So you're basically saying our second and third round of this year and a future second next year to get Willis? Woo, Steven, that's a lot. That's a lot. To get Malik Willis, a project? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what we get in the first round, and then I'll be able to give you a better answer. Tell me what we get in the first round.
Damn, that's cool. It would, and the crazy part is it would take something like that to get back into the first round. So it's like, damn, it would take a package like that.
I just don't see Willis falling into the second.
No, not at all. Like I said, that's
you
not
think
happening.
Willis ceiling is Lamar Jackson? I don't know. Lamar Jackson is a beast, man. I know he had a down year this year, but Lamar Jackson's an MVP of the league.
He got the picks up there, Pat.
He says
Yo, what it do,
Ikeem
yo?
and Linderbaum. Man, Taj, what's going on? I didn't even see you pop in.
Hey, Taj.
What's good, man?
Ooh, I don't know. You say you feel like a 2 and a 3 won't do it, so we have to give up a 2 next year. I say we probably have to give up a 3 or a 4 next year. That's a good question. If we get Akeem and Linderbaum, 2 offensive linemen with the 5 and 7 pick, and then Malik Willis falls in the 20s in the first round, Steven said, would you give up this year's second, this year's third, and next year's second to go back into the first round to draft Malik Willis? Would you do that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to let you guys answer that one first. I gotta think about mine a little bit because that's tough.
It would be tempting. It would be tempting if we drafted that way with those first 2 picks, man. And Malik Willis just slips that far down. It's almost like at that point, super good value.
Hold on.
If he pays off, if he can pay off, especially if Daniel Jones can play good enough to hold him off his rookie year at least. You know what I mean? Let him have a year to just kind of learn the NFL.
Howie Roseman for the Eagles, it was like week 1 or 2. He went to see Kenny Pickett all by himself. So the Eagles fans were worried at one point in time about them trading up and drafting Kenny Pickett.
I mean, teams are gonna scout these guys anyways. Like this, they gonna scout no matter what.
Right.
So it's honestly, much to me like a smoke screen or some shit.
Honestly, I don't feel like Willis is going. I think Willis is going to go off the board pretty early. I feel like regardless, he's got to get. I said he's got to totally just shit the bed at the combine on this
right.
Pro day.
I agree.
To drop in this draft, he's going to go high. So
it not only that, if the Giants are going to advertise out there, hey, we might be looking at a quarterback. That's when the Texans might get more capital if somebody else drafts with that or trades with them to grab a quarterback because they're afraid we might grab their guy.
But then really we're not going to do it.
Exactly.
Like
exactly, Taj.
We're just going to only entertain that.
Blowing smoke up somebody's wazoo is what we're doing.
Right. We just
as we talked about earlier, there's several teams that right now are going to be probably looking for quarterbacks, so you just never know how it's going to play out come April, man.
We don't take an offensive line, but we going to entertain taking
one thing for certain and 2 things for sure is these quarterbacks are going to start flying up the draft board because that's what happens every single year, no matter what. These quarterbacks is going to start flying up the draft board, and teams is going to go up there and go get them. So we'll see what happens. Better for us. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I seen this. The Joe Shoen shit.
Yeah, we broke that earlier.
Mm.
What's up, Taj? You sound like you don't feel good.
Oh no, I'm feeling good, man.
Shoen and Dabo love Willis. I will trust them.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, that would
we
be.
all gotta trust him.
That man went too
But
low.
that does say something that both of them agree about Willis, so they must see something in Willis that they like.
That's that shit.
Right. So they must see something in Willis that they like. And I will say this: if he turns out to be good, that will be one hell of a pick. You said, yep, my Christian Ponder, EJ Manuel, and JP Losman were all first rounders. And yes, they were absolutely trash. Man, JP Losman was terrible with the Bills. I used to feel sad watching that guy. Christian Ponder had one decent year, and then he fell off the map. And EJ Manuel, he played with the Bills too, didn't he? The Bills and the Chargers.
Yeah.
And he said, and the new GM and new hair codes might not want Daniel Jones. Head coach might not want Daniel Jones.
Hair codes, right?
Yeah, it says hair codes. But I know what he means. He said head coach might not want Daniel Jones. That could be very possibly true too, Blue City. And I'll be surprised. I was here to say it first, man. I think Daniel Jones is gone. I'm not going to change my stance on that. Bringing in a new head coach and new GM. But I will say this: I have looked at film on Daniel Jones, and I will be intrigued to see what this kid could be behind a good offensive line.
Oh yeah.
I will say this about
if he
I'm not
keeps
going
going to the
to
club,
about Dan Jones being gone. I don't think they give him his 5th-year option, and I think they try to find a trade partner with him. My bad, Lou. Go ahead.
if he keep going to the club and taking pictures all lit and shit, his ass gonna be gone.
Hey. All right, that's my guy right there. You
Hey,
know
that
what?
man DJ Liddy.
He's
Yeah,
single.
that's fine and dandy when you're winning. You just fucking went out there and missed the last 5 games because you don't know how to fucking slide. So you ain't got no right to be fucking partying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he's learning how to slide
I mean,
now.
he
You know
always
what I
been
mean?
partying for like.
He's
He
sliding
always
into
been
some
partying.
pussy and into
Yeah,
some bop.
yeah,
is what
he's
sliding
sliding
into.
now. All right, let the guy learn how to slide.
See, he trying to slide down to
Right.
Should been sliding on the field. Fuck that.
I could
You
actually see that down there. What Madison said down there in the comments. If we were to let Daniel Jones go, you know, I could see him going somewhere like the Saints. That would seem like that would be a
And
pretty
ball
good
out.
fit for him.
And
Yeah.
he'll ball out. And I'd be mad as shit. We'll be on the quarterback search, stuck with a
Right.
Patrick Willis or fucking man shit.
He said Patrick Willis.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
so
be
mad.
happy.
I'm fucking the names up.
I'll be
That's
happy.
right.
They turn me into
Hey.
Ricky Ricardo. Yo, got
Hey.
some
Linebacker.
though.
Hey,
The middle
listen.
linebacker playing quarterback.
You know what? Jones is pretty smart because he ain't gonna twist an ankle on her turf. I'll bet you.
Boy, you stupid. I ain't fucking with you today, Joe.
He said Jones on the Saints would make him a playoff team. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jones,
Can you imagine
14,
what Sean Payton
Shermer,
could do?
Darren ruined this kid trying to run shit from 2005. And I
Right.
can give Darren Jones a little bit of that as well because he did look like a functional quarterback his rookie season, even though he did most of that against bad teams. But giving him a good offensive system behind a good offensive line, I think this kid could be pretty damn good. But I still think he's gone because a new GM, a new head coach, there's no ties to him. They have no favor towards him. He's shown nothing to be the franchise quarterback. So if they want to move on, they have carte blanche. So that means he's gone if they want him gone.
Yeah, clean slate.
Yeah.
They can get rid of whoever the fuck they
That's what I'm
want.
saying.
But
I'm ready to see how this plays out. That's what I'm ready to
Joe
see.
Shoen is going to shock everybody. I don't think we're gonna grab Dan Quinn. I don't even know why he's interviewing, but
Man, I tell you what. If Jim Harbaugh's name gets brought up onto the Giants as a head coach candidate, we might look like friggin' geniuses.
Right.
You mean, and then we take those two defensive
Yeah.
guys and this again?
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
look at this. Tannehill 2.0. Alex Smith with the Chiefs.
You know, for right now, though, I wouldn't be mad with Tannehill 2.0.
Right.
I wouldn't be mad with God, who's the guy that Mahomes replaced? Shit.
Alex
Smith.
Alex Smith.
Yeah, I would not be mad at Alex Smith 2.0 when he was with the Chiefs. I would
Yeah,
not
they
be
won.
mad at that because if we got a quarterback sitting behind him and he goes out and does that and raises his capital up and we can get a second for him, you know what? Wherever he goes, man, if he does that and he does not stick around with the team, I'm going to follow the kid. You know? I can't help. Jambalaya, no. The hell was it I told Lou he was eating last night?
Paella.
Yeah, paella. He's like, how the hell do you know what I'm eating?
That shit is fire too, Sam.
I know it is. I probably ruin it though and put Tony Chachere's all over it.
But mine just don't have the shrimp.
Ah.
Yeah, this may be a bull take, but Flores and Harbaugh. What? Flores is better than Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
You crazy.
no.
You
That
crazy.
is a bold take. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like you said, that's a bold take.
Steven, I thought I went out on some ledges, but you know what? He might be right. look, there's a chance that if Flores comes here, gets us 3 rings, who are you going to say is better?
Hey, Lamar Adams, from your fingertips to God's ears when you type that right there. But,
and don't get it twisted. Just because we came up with that video yesterday doesn't mean that we don't want offensive linemen.
We all know the old line stinks.
Right. If we got Linderbaum and Kwanu in the first round, I'm still doing the backflip.
I was gonna say I'm full on the Linderbaum train. I'm all aboard on the Linderbaum train.
I'm not going to be mad either way.
Difference maker.
If we go defense, we go Linderbaum. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not. I can't. I'm excited both ways.
Yeah, me too.
Lamar Adams, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That would really help me out trying to get the 600 subscribers. I'm only at 594. So your subscription would really help. You would be number 595, sir.
He said if Pat could do a backflip, get him on the Giants.
Right.
Hey, I will tell you this. If I get a running start and do it, I can actually do it.
Well, I can
put that on the Instagram.
I could do a backflip, but I sure as hell won't land on my feet. I guarantee you that.
Hey, Steven, explain me what you mean when you say Harbaugh lost me at Michigan. Do you mean that his coaching at Michigan didn't impress you, or let me know what that means? That could mean 2 different things.
Right.
Miller, thank you.
I feel like you turned Michigan back around. Michigan was in a slump.
Yeah,
right. Miller says
that's why I asked him to explain it. Go ahead.
Miller says Joe Shoen is straight trash compared to Adam Peters. Adam Peters' scouting record has been far more impressive. Peter had scouting and evaluating players with New England, then Denver, and now San Francisco.
I wouldn't be bad with Adam Peters.
Adam Peters has been a beast. I'm not going to lie to you.
I wouldn't
do a little bit of research on him. He's been that defense that you see out there with San Francisco, him. That dude's a beast, man.
Yeah.
And so is Pause. But I don't know, man. It's just something about Joe Schoen they like, man. Hopefully it turns out like that.
I agree with you. I've been screaming O-line all year since the off season. I've been making hog molly videos, offensive lineman videos. I've been making videos about fat, sweaty dudes. Okay. I've been on the offensive line train from day -25 before day 1. Okay. So I feel you. They got Jim Harbaugh going to Oakland Raiders. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that. Michigan did what they wanted to do. Beat Ohio State. Knew the Giants are like a band without a good drummer, a bass guitar player, a guitar player, or a singer. We got to listen to someone play their xylophone. You feel me? Rick be on some next level mushrooms, boy. I'm telling you. Well, Adam Peters is having his second interview with the Giants tomorrow.
We'll see, man.
Some dudes at ESPN smoking dope on the job, man, and messing up shit. Or Joe Schoen is the general manager.
All right, so let's do this. What if Adam Peters is the guy? How would you feel?
Well, I mean, he just ran down his track record. He just ran down his track record, so I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I just feel good about it because at least these guys they're interviewing, like you can see, they all do have proven track records in front of them that proves they know how to get shit right. You know what I mean? They know how to make shit right.
Just look at their resume.
All right, I got an even better question. You know, Adam Peters was one of the main reasons why that defense was built the way it was built. What if Adam Peters comes here and he has the same mindset as me and Joe had the other night? What if he does find a way to get Aiden Hutchinson and Ojabo on this team? Would you be pissed at him on draft day?
No. As long as he uses the second and later rounds to get linemen that we know are good, not no fucking undrafted free agent, not no, I want proven linemen or at least some studs in the second round, like Zion Johnson, Thayer Munford, Zion Nelson. If you're gonna get those premier edge rushers with them first 2 picks, you damn sure better make it up with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
I'm man. Look, if that happens though, you guys can't tell me you wouldn't be excited about that.
Man, shit.
I'll be excited about the defense, yeah. But our main deficit was the offensive line. We couldn't score points because our offensive line was our biggest problem.
Here's
So while I agree that defense would be fucking phenomenal, and all we would need is a subpar line so that we can score some points and let our defense pitch mostly shutouts, that would be great. But I mean, we still would have to address the whole line because I mean,
Yeah,
even if we hold them to 7 and we can't score more than 3, then we fucked.
well, here's Jim Harbaugh's coaching experience from 2004 to 2006 when he was with San Diego. He was 29-6. 2007 to 2010 Stanford, he was 29-21. When he's with the 49ers, he was 49-22-1. And now that he's with Michigan, he's 49-22. The guy knows what he's doing.
We need some thick offensive lineman. Pause. That's a fact, though.
Jim Harbaugh's coaching.
You done lost your damn mind.
That's why I was betting on
He
that.
said GNATION wants Chris Bear as the GM. Yeah, King Tom, Jim Harbaugh is a winner, man.
You have smoked that
Oh,
ooh-wee.
Lord.
Somebody was smoking that ooh-wee. Somebody was smoking that ooh-wee. I don't want Chris Mara in the fucking building. Okay, I believe he just got that job because he's his brother. That's it.
Yeah, he's a Mara.
If he wasn't his brother, he wouldn't have no weight to do that because the man is not qualified for the position. Okay, I don't want that man anywhere near the fucking building. He can be in the mailroom.
Yeah. What mail came in today, Chris?
Yeah, that dude. Because if you think about it, when Gettleman was battling cancer and couldn't get out there and scout, who was doing it? Chris Morrow. And you see what that fucking brought us: Lorenzo Carter, O'Shane Zimenez, fucking bullshit. Fuck Chris Morrow.
Michigan is a powerhouse in the Big Ten. The only game that matters is beat Ohio State. Dude's only done that once, and he's lost to Michigan State. Michigan with no coach can win 8 games a year.
Hey Lamar, if that shit happened, Lamar, listen, I would be ecstatic.
But
I
we
would
get
be
Ryan
happy as
Poles
shit.
as general manager and Jim
And Jim
Harbaugh's head
Harbaugh?
coach.
I'd be happy as shit.
It's a new day.
Oh yeah.
Here it is, guys.
Facts. Better hold
I'm
everybody.
excited.
There you go.
I'm excited for new beginnings.
Share that, Lou.
What?
Jim Harbaugh is intrigued by Giants head coaching vacancy. Well, looky there. Jimmy Harbaugh.
I mean, but it is the New York Giants, so
But think about that. Listen. JHC. Jim Harbaugh coach. Jesus H. Christ. Oh my God.
Jimmy H. Just
Oh.
like Jimmy H.
Tone says Joe, Shoen, and Flores for me. Reek says I feel like we can revive the Ryan brothers, Rex and Ryan. Fuck no. Get it. I don't want. Listen. Don't
Man,
you
I don't
bring
want
none
no
of
damn
Buddy
Rex.
Ryan's children over here. Fuck Buddy Ryan.
Lou.
He said clickbait.
Let the man rest in peace.
Oh damn! I forgot he died. Shit. Sorry.
Oh, gotta take that back.
Yeah, I apologize, Almighty Father, for speaking ill of the dead. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with the Ryans, though. You remember he punched Kevin Gilbride in the face on the sideline?
Mm-hmm.
I do. That was funny. It's funny as hell. It was on Sunday Night Football or something like
Hell
that.
yeah.
National TV.
And they was on the same day of team. Boy, that shit was fun. I'm like, boy, you got the coaches fighting each other on the sideline.
Mm-mm.
He said, don't give me hope. Shoot. What is the name of the Instagram, Pat?
So what's my name on Instagram?
No.
There's BBK something.
This right here says, where do I get all your Instagram links?
Oh, the big BBKC.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm telling you, this sounds like some messed up porn.
And you guys come at me because I'm rubbing off on you, Lou. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'm just saying, BBKC. What the?
That's right.
Big
Well, I
Brew
tell
Crew
you.
Collective.
Uh-huh. All right. Sure. Keep it clean. Way to catch it up there, Charles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I big boned, kinetic.
Oh, no, we're not going to be politically correct with the spelling.
Yes, Jimmy G.
Jerry
Jose
Curl
knows
Joel,
him.
I think we need to trade back our 5th pick if we can't get the premier
Jerry
edge.
Curl Joel. Really? Really, Rick? Oh my goodness.
I'll gladly eat crow if I'm wrong, but if we're serious about Harbaugh, then all those guys joking on Judge and his methods better bring that same energy. Jose, man, long time no see. Honey
Yeah.
Badger. Honey Badger in the building.
Shit. What up, Jose?
Yeah, that's Jose Rosario. That's
Jose?
Honey Badger. If the New York Giants don't build that offensive line in this year's draft,
Yeah.
we will be in a whole bunch of by next year.
He can.
He said, "Hey Joe, Jimmy G."
Yeah. Let's read the next one.
Too bad he gets carried by Debo in the defense.
Hey, I don't care who carries him. The quarterback's the guy that gets that win number.
In the playoffs, getting busy for Buffalo. LOL. Limpy Lou, don't you believe what we should trade
I
back?
ain't gonna front. I got the Niners beating the Packers.
Yo, son, I got 8 kids for a reason. Ain't nothing limp about me, kid. All right,
Oh.
it's fact straight.
See, you did it the wrong way. That double bubble ghetto booty got you in trouble.
Oh, I ain't do it the wrong way. I was the last
What
of
up,
my
Joseph
lineage.
Clark?
No, I'm just saying you need to worry about her hair color more than.
No, I was the last of my lineage. My holy scriptures tell me to be fruitful and multiply.
Oh.
I can't multiply if my line dies. So,
Man, yeah, but I sure as hell wasn't going to start my line at 15, 16. That's for damn sure.
oh well, back then we were just learning about AIDS and all that shit. And
Yeah.
condoms weren't really popular back then, so
That's right. I cared about whether she had buck teeth or not.
I cared about if it smelled good, what it was clean, and it looked good. That's it.
Right? Yeah. With critters or without.
Thank God without.
You go to Burger King, you can have it your way.
Nah, never had that problem, bro. I wasn't fucking with skanks. I was getting rid.
Oh, man. Oh.
Niners and Bosa, everyone is healthy.
Yeah,
That's my
Madison
favorite
Hill.
There he goes. There he goes with the crazy shit.
Right.
Peach. I can eat a peach for hours.
Oh, yeah. Until it falls on the ground, it gets stuff all over it.
Oh, amazing breakthrough, huh? Yeah. That's what Fauci said when it first came around. He dropped the ball on that shit.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't HIV, thank goodness.
Yeah. Are you guys against getting Flores and Watson? I feel like we need that. Listen, if we got Flores and Watson, I'd be happy, but only if Watson's legal issues were completely done. because if the cancel culture comes after him and the women start screaming for his head,
It's a wrap.
he's out of here.
Right.
If
And
you cost the
they gonna
NFL
Kaepernick
money,
his ass.
yep, they will get you the fuck up out of here. He'll be back in a few years trying again for a different position like Tebow. Like,
Right.
So I don't want no parts of that unless it's a clean, completely proven innocent, not dismissed, proven that the bitches was lying and was after money. You know what I'm saying? Prove that, then you restore the man's name and his value is through the roof anywhere. Good question, Blue City. Where's Bobby? Damn it, Bobby.
I don't know.
I'm good on Watson. What are you even talking about anymore? Exactly.
I don't know.
Proliferation of rat droppings on the sidewalk. Damn EPA wants those things not to be killed. What the fuck are you talking about, Reek? Reek, bro.
Hey, Reek.
Are you guys against proliferation of rat droppers on the sidewalk? He wants things not to be killed.
This motherfucker here, man.
Reek, man, Reek. I don't know what Reek be
Nah,
doing.
I ain't gonna
Reek
lie.
just say so.
Reek be in the zone.
Outrageous shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
I love Reek, man. Reek
Reek
be
be on
in
that.
his zone.
What, Rick? What the hell do you think that Empire Swords or Empire City or Blue City Empire Sports is like? Remember the black cat? Yeah, it was a rat that was chased a cat out of his hidey hole, and he had to come out in the field. The rats are bigger than the cats down there.
That black cat that got in the
Yeah.
stadium. They played the Cowboys Monday Night Football.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Shout out to the people watching, man. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Tackle that thumbs up button. My boy said. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that? A black cat can eat?
Damn.
My sentiments exactly, King Tone. Reek gone.
Right. Too many.
He hit some of that one and done.
Right. You're supposed to party with the sativa. The indica means you're into couch, my guy. I think you're into couch.
He ain't in the couch, he's in the sunken place.
Right. Right.
To the upside
Use that
down.
indica. You into couch. You into couch when you use that indica, my guy. The sativa, that's for the party atmosphere. You want to go to bed at night?
Somebody was
Reek
stirring
crazy.
tea in front
He
of that
said he
motherfucker.
gonna name the Washington football team the Snyder Pretzels after their damn owner. Everybody knows Wetzel's Pretzels are
Those are better instead of Snyder's.
Hey,
Snyder's pretzels.
They
Yeah,
shit already
motherfucker.
got leaked. It could be
Yes.
named the Washington Commanders.
The Washington Commanders.
I don't give a damn what they're gonna be named.
That's a
Stupid.
horrible ass.
It's all
name.
gonna be dumb. As far as I'm concerned, the world just became too damn sensitive. They've been the Washington Redskins all these damn years, and now all of a sudden,
Listen, based on their tweets and all that shit that got John Gruden fired, they might as well be called the Washington Tea Party.
Man,
So, offensive tackle on Friday.
it is the damn black cat.
Deshaun Watson has a big ass contract. Who on God's green earth would take that contract? Deshaun Watson takes a pay cut. Not going to happen. No disrespect. It's not going to happen. Yeah.
Sean Watson ain't got as much. He got leverage, but he ain't got that much leverage in the sense. If it comes down to that, he might have to swallow his pride a little bit and do what he got to do to be able to. Prove himself again.
Oh, the spy who loved me.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Slay.
yeah.
What'd you say? The spy who left me?
The spy who loved me.
Oh,
That's supposed to be silly.
Yeah. Boned. James Boned.
what up, Slay? How about the Eagles?
Right. Black cats and have a cookout. We need a lot of Chinese people, Rick.
Oh, you took my shit. I was about to say.
But to explain the Deshaun Watson situation, it's not just giving up the draft capital. It's about the whole legal issue, and it's also about the cap. The little bit of cap room that we can create is going to go to Deshaun Watson because his contract is so huge.
Right. Oh, Russell Wilson.
Isabella Arley, she says, Eagles fan here. You should have kept Gettleman and Judge. Great combo. Okay. So y'all keep Sirianni and Jalen Hurts for the next 10 years.
I will.
Combo.
I will definitely send flowers. Tell me where.
Shout out to Isabella Artley. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button.
Please hit that subscribe button. Help me out. But Gettleman and Joe Judge, great combo. Really?
Well, oh, you're an Eagle fan. That's why you would say that. I was gonna say, who the hell would say that?
Damn, Lou, these Eagle fans are multiplying faster than you. Steven. That was a great line, Steven.
Oh, shit. Well, Isabella, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it. So you can see how I gloat next year when we beat y'all.
King Tone, it's an infestation.
Hey, hold on. I got to go to the store real quick. I'll be right back, fellas.
All right. Yeah.
I got a new name for the Washington football team. The Washington Village people. Lord have mercy.
Oh, my God. No, there was an Indian in that group, too. That would be.
Right. They would get canceled.
Right. Can't call the village.
They can't get canceled because their sexual preference is the one who does all the canceling. So
I don't know. Like I say, all these years, teams been having the same names all these years, and all of a sudden,
they've been the Deadskins forever.
The Cleveland Indians. I mean, come on.
Atlanta Braves, fucking Cleveland Browns,
Kansas City Chiefs,
Florida State Seminoles. They were going after the kids doing the hey, you know.
The tomahawk chop.
Right. Man, somebody wants to remember me.
Tell you what. Joe Shoen is the new GM of the New York Football Giants.
That's what it's looking like.
First. You heard it here first.
That's what it's looking like.
Big Mac.
Spoilers.
So what you gonna do now that the NFC East is completely out of it?
Oh yeah, I'm just,
oh my goodness, I never thought of that.
Yeah, obviously, that season's over for that podcast for obvious reasons, and I don't know, I might do a couple pop-up streams with it during the off season, a couple off season editions. I'll see. See how that goes. Working out my off season content right now. I'm about to actually start a wrestling stream too, because I'll be watching that shit too. That WWE.
Yo, son, I grew up on
all
that
shit. AEW, so I'll be watching all that. So I'm about to start a wrestling podcast next few weeks. Got some things going. I finally got some little intro music and everything together, so I'm getting some things situated with that, getting some editing done, getting a cool little slick intro. I'm trying to build up, trying to get some things,
I've been trying to get intro done for the longest. I can't.
A little bit better on the channel, so I'm just working on it right now. This is my my second off season now, but I'm just trying. I probably drop some more of my beer in the stories I did last off season.
Yeah.
So, because I'm a beer drinker, that's another thing. I'm always I don't know if y'all know, I'm a big beer drinker. I'm a beer guy. So I like to incorporate beer in a lot of things I do too.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I see a lot of guys that do that.
So you know, I got some tricks up my sleeve. I got some things coming down the pike.
Right. Man, I was always a Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas kind of guy. George the Animal Steel. Whenever he'd eat the turnbuckle, that's how I grew up on wrestling. I ain't old enough to watch Bobo Brazil and all them.
I'm
But
an Edge fan and also
I grew
Jeff
up
Hardy.
watching. I mean, I grew up watching the John Cena, Randy Orton days.
Jimmy Snuka, Rowdy Piper. Oh my God!
I grew up throughout the first. I watched all the WrestleManias up to like 2021.
The Attitude
Right.
Era. The
You know what I'm
Attitude
saying?
Era.
And I mean all WrestleMania 1, 2,
Uh,
3. When Hogan slammed Andre the Giant.
yes.
When
The Wild
Hogan and
Samoan.
Ultimate Warrior fought each other for the belt in WrestleMania 5. Then WrestleMania 6 was Macho Man and Hulk Hogan fought each other. The Mega Powers explode. I saw Roddy Piper fight Mr. T. I saw Roddy Piper fight Mr. Paul Orndorff. I saw
Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund.
Oh, there's a
Scary
name,
Shorty.
right?
I mean,
Bob
you
Backlund.
name it. I watched all them shits coming up.
Yeah. The Wild Samoas.
Look at that. Everybody in here is a wrestling fan too. Look at that.
I know. Look at.
Wild Samoan. Roman Reigns is the Wild Samoan son. Is the one Wild Samoan son.
Yes.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Thomas says my mom
Like-
told me about the Ultimate Warrior. Rest in peace to him. I wish
The
I
Rock
saw him.
is-
You can go watch videos of him on YouTube. That match with him and Hulk Hogan is on YouTube.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
The
He was
Rock
on-
is a
on-
third generation wrestler.
Yeah, right. Yep. Rocky
Samoan
Maivia,
wrestlers.
then Rocky
Them Samoan
Johnson, and then
wrestlers,
Dwayne The
man.
Rock Johnson.
That's a whole legacy over there with them Samoan wrestlers, man.
Yeah,
The-
with them Samoan
Hold it down.
And
Randy Orton is
I just said
Cowboy
the same
Bob
shit.
Orton's son. Yep.
Cowboy
Yes,
Bob
sir.
Orton used to be
Cody Rhodes.
Roddy Piper's bodyguard.
Cody Rhodes was Dusty
Bruno
Rhodes'
Sammartino.
son.
Hell yeah.
Ted
Bruno
Gold
DiBiase.
Dust.
Sammartino.
Gold Dust was his boy
Gold
also.
Dust.
I remember Bruno
sir.
Sammartino almost got his neck broken by
Yes.
Stan Hansen. He did
Yep.
the lariat, originator
That's
of the
all.
clothesline.
You took it all the way back with that one. That's all the way. You took it all the way, way back there, bro. I was a little ass kid back when I was a little ass kid.
He invented the clothesline. It was called the lariat.
Oh.
He used to run from across the damn ring.
Yeah, the Larry.
Yeah.
He about broke Bruno Sammartino's neck, put him out for like 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stan Hansen. Damn.
There was some good Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog.
Who was the guy with the parrot? Who come in dance?
Beware.
Brazil. Yeah. Coco Beware. Yeah.
We started
That guy
talking
was
about
cool. I
and
saw
we
Jim
lost
Duggan,
nine
who's from
viewers.
Rochester, New York.
We
And-
lost
Jim
9
Duggan
viewers.
with that.
What was it?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Miz?
Miz, what's good, Miz?
So yeah, I got that coming down the pipe. A couple of weeks, I'll probably be launching that wrestling podcast. I'm not sure. I'm got a few titles up. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to call it, but I got that coming up. I'll probably do a live stream night of the Royal Rumble next week. So
Who was the girl there with Triple X? Because she was from Rochester, New York too.
China, she died.
China.
Yeah,
She was from
she died,
Rochester,
yeah.
New York too.
Yeah, she used to work out on the valleys right there.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, King Tom said Monday Nitro days. The tail
Oh,
end though.
I like Monday Nitro better than WCW.
yeah, but them tail end days of Nitro wasn't too good. There was some bad years.
Right.
last couple years. Was,
The corner
Yeah.
turnbuckle with Mac or Mac's corner turnbuckle or some shit like that.
I can remember when Six Pack was the 1, 2, 3 kid. That's how he got the name Six Pack.
yeah.
No, X-Pop was the one.
X-Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and then Triple H was actually Hunter Helmsley. Helmsley.
Yeah.
And then he took that
the
to
European
Triple H.
champion. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Then he went to Triple H with that. A lot of these guys got rebranded. I can remember when Razor Ramon was like the guy that got beat up all the
Hart was
time.
The mouth of the South. I remember Captain
Lou Albano, the rubber bands.
Jimmy Hart.
Cindy Lauper. Cindy Lauper was in there too.
Wendy Richter, man. That's what she was coming out there. Wendy Richter was holding it down back in the day for the women.
Yeah. The Great
Yo,
Moolah.
Isabella.
Yeah, the fabulous
Isabella
Moolah.
SmackDown versus
Fabulous
Raw.
Moolah.
Shit,
Yes.
I still got them games.
Classy Freddie Glassy.
Oh, and then the midgets would go out there and go after it every once in a while.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, I
Hillbilly
remember when
Jim.
The Undertaker debuted. Man, I loved him. I loved him when he debuted.
Survivor Series.
Yes. SmackDown versus Raw used to be the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be the shit. I got them games.
Now it's, oh my God. Then I remember when ECW started. That was about when I stopped because they were throwing each other on thumbtacks and hitting each other with these canes. And, this is staple gun, katunk. What the? Really?
Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind, a.k.a. Cactus Jack, a.k.a. Dude Love. Man, that poor guy, they've thrown him on everything. Thumbtacks off the fucking top of the cage, through tables, ladders, chairs. Man, they're trying to kill this man.
The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Hell yeah, and his bodyguard, Virgil.
Lex Luthor.
Luger,
yeah.
Lex Luger. He did 8 years for Sherry's
death.
Not Sherry, not Sherry.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Macho Man, Jesus.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I remember when Muhammad Ali was the ref and Cowboy Bob Orton was giving Ali smack and Ali took his boxing stance and just started, come here, bitch. He just started running like hell. He's like, I'm out of here.
WrestleMania 1.
That was great. That was the best one of them all.
Referee in the main event.
Oh man, yeah! Shout out to Eddie Guerrero, man, and Owen Hart. Both man, died in the ring.
Yes. One pay-per-view. I'm glad I didn't buy.
Oh man, I saw that shit.
Did you?
The Eddie Guerrero one. I actually missed the Owen Hart fight because I think I went to go get pizza or something.
Well,
I got back, everybody in the house was crying. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Owen Hart, he wasn't. He was coming down to the ring. He was coming down on the
on the rope or some shit.
Yeah, and it, you know, what I mean, it failed. The shit fucked up.
Right.
And he fell, just hit right straight to the turnbuckle, basically.
Yeah.
And that was it. Obviously, gonna fall like that. There's no way you're gonna survive that, landing straight on your neck, on your head, or neck, or whatever.
Shit.
But yeah, that was unfortunate.
Man, a lot of those wrestlers. How about when? Oh my God, who was the big blonde dude that always wore the black tights? When he jumped off the top. No, when he jumped off the top turnbuckle and broke his leg.
Sid Vicious.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, Sid.
That was his name.
That was fucked up.
From the Skyscrapers. It was him, me, Mark Callis, and Dangerous Dan Spivey. They invented the Spike Power Bomb. That's before Undertaker was Undertaker. He was Mark Callis. It was Mark Callis, Sid Vicious, Dangerous Dan Spivey.
Let me find out, Lou. Let me find out, man.
Yeah. Who? Barry Windham and Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo.
Tito Santana, hell yeah. He's the one that brought Paul Roma and Rick Martel in.
Yes.
Damn.
Mio Mascaris.
I didn't know. I didn't know y'all follow. I used to follow like that.
Oh yeah, I was a big advocate. Like I said, then the ECW came along, and I couldn't get into the storyline. WCW shut down. There was no competition no more. I couldn't follow it after that. That was the end of it for me. But in the 80s, the 90s, oh hell yeah. Oh man, I watched that.
I tried to watch that TNT or whatever when Hogan and them bought it back.
Yeah, NWO.
NWO, yep.
No, they They started a wrestling federation, TNA, yeah.
Oh, TNA.
Rick Steiner, Kevin
Jeff
Nash,
Jarrett, Tennessee Lee, whatever you want to call him.
But yeah, I tried to watch that, but they was going too far. Rick Steiner was coming out there with chainmail on his head and shit.
Right.
He got 5 times bigger than he used to be. I was like,
yes.
This motherfucker's gonna pop.
Yeah. Oh, he was roid raging hard. Yo, and then the
That used to
Wolverine.
be my favorite tag team, aside from the Legion of Doom.
Oh God,
It
who
was
was
the
that?
Steiner brothers. The
Who was
Steiner
that?
brothers were fucking
Who was the Canadian that killed his family?
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
Benoit. I liked watching Benoit.
I used to like the
Yeah.
British Bulldogs,
Davey
Dynamite
Boy
Kid
Smith.
and Davey Boy Smith. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brett the
Booker
Hitman
T.
Hart, Jim the Anvil
Legion.
Neidhart. Yes.
Oh, the Hart Foundation.
Yes. Yes.
The Legion of Doom.
Yeah, Hawk and
Oh,
Animal.
Road
Hawk and
Warriors.
Animal.
Yeah.
Hawk
Oh.
and Animal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk and Animal.
Animal was an animal too. He was a freaking party animal. That boy.
His son,
What a
you
rush.
know that was his son used to play linebacker for
Rush.
the that was his son used to play linebacker for the Rams.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
Animal's son.
Yes.
Crazy.
That guy was an animal. Ooh.
That was the good old days. We lost about 9 viewers talking about wrestling.
Yeah, sorry guys. That was just reliving our youth.
Yeah, that was good times though. Shit, I used to love that shit. I used to jump around the house.
Oh, yeah. If I wasn't throwing elbows at somebody's as a kid, you know, it wasn't a
Now
good night.
Wrestling nowadays be on some
Yeah,
PG
you missed
shit.
the whole wrestling conversation, bro. Mac
Rikishi,
starting wrestling. You missed
Scotty
the whole wrestling
Tuhati.
conversation.
What happened?
Mac is starting the wrestling stream because he be watching wrestling, so he gonna start calling the wrestling matches too.
I've been told Mac to do that.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that. And guess what? I would tune into that because you know why? Your voice
I'll
is
tune into that
hilarious.
shit,
Calling
too.
those wrestling matches would be absolutely hilarious.
My internet is acting stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, mine is too.
Do you know I will watch you call an Edge match right now? Edge is back on. I will watch you call what's my dude's name? Roman Reigns, the Acknowledge Me guy. Brock Lesnar. Man, I would you know how many people love wrestling, man?
For real, bro.
Man, shit.
I just can't do
They
it.
sell
because
out
I'll be
arenas
lying.
everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go. I could probably, you know what? If you need a co-host, I will actually do that with you. And we'll have a damn good time doing it with you because I know you will have me cracking up.
And I'll be a special guest from time to time because I know my shit, as you see.
Right.
I do see Lou running them
Be
down.
on some Jim Ross
Do
shit.
you know Roman Reigns saved wrestling when they came up and made him a heel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's been waiting
Thank
for that.
God they made him a heel.
Do you know that John Cena before that Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, when he came out as the rapping John Cena, that was the best John Cena that was? When he was doing those raps?
Used to be a heel.
One of the best times in
That's what made
wrestling
Hogan famous when Hogan became a heel.
Right. One of the best times during the WWE, it was the WWF back then, was the Alliance. When Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon bought WCW, ECW, those episodes were freaking hilarious.
Right.
Chris Jericho, when he first came out, hilarious. One of the greatest intros ever. And The Rock blew him down after that. Pause.
It was always the bad guys that people wanted to watch. You had Ravishing Rick Rude, you had Paul Orndorff, you had Ric Flair, you had the Four Horsemen. Let me see,
Roddy Piper.
Ric Flair was the dirtiest in the game.
The dirtiest
player in the game.
And Macho Man used to keep brass knuckles in his underwear.
Man. Dude, if you could do Macho Man streams alone, that one interview where he kept pulling out those creamers from I don't know where he was getting those creamers from. When he was talking about being the cream of the crop, dude, Mac, do that, bro. I promise you, it's gonna hit. Nobody's doing that. Who's doing that live?
The Canadian Crippler. Oh shit!
You're gonna have to be one of them. You're gonna have to be one of them play-by-play announcers, man. Be like Jim Ross,
Sergeant Slaughter.
This is a real. Matt, can you please just say this is slobber knocker? Can you say that, please?
Jim Ross, Hall of Fame commentator. All day.
Nah, Bobby the Brain Heenan, bro.
Jim Ross, man.
Oh man, he was great. He's getting cancer treatments right now.
Bobby the Brain.
Well, he's back on TV. He's back on TV.
Oh, is he?
He's
AEW.
back on TV. Yeah, he's back on TV.
Cool. I know he was
Been
doing
back the last
cancer
couple
treatment.
weeks. Been back the last couple weeks.
Good. I liked him.
Bobby the Brain Heenan used to make me laugh, bro. I swear to God. He used to talk shit about the good guys while they was getting beat up.
Right. Used to love it. Mac, do that, bro. Do
Jim
that.
Ross, Jerry
Because
King
nobody
Ross.
covers their pay-per-views. I think the only one who does it is Chisel Adonis, and Chisel Adonis is far up there, so he's gonna get his. But for somebody who wants to watch and actually interact with you all day, bro,
Well,
nobody's doing that.
I'm probably gonna be doing the Royal Rumble next Saturday. It's next Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
it is.
promise you, I will watch the.
Sunday 7:00.
Saturday is
It's
football
probably
game.
around 5:00. It's probably gonna be around 5:00
it's gonna be
because you know the Royal Rumble is about 2 hours or 3 hours itself.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
And do you know they be having those special guests come back? You might see a Hulk Hogan come back and participate in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, all these wrestlers returning. And
all those years when Triple H was doing this thing, man, I used to play those wrestling games with Triple. Man, look, we used to be so much into wrestling. I was Triple H. My cousin Pete was The Rock. My cousin Eric was Stone Cold.
Yes.
And my cousin Chewy. Yeah. My cousin Chewy was Mark Henry. We used to laugh at Mark Henry so much when he had that R&B music.
When he was Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah, Sexual Chocolate. There we go.
Yeah.
Remember when him and the Fabulous Moolah was supposed to have a baby or something like that?
Oh my God!
You remember when Hornswoggle was on there and you was supposed to
Shit.
You see what I'm saying? You see how much of a good time we're having right now? Imagine you calling wrestling matches.
Doink, yeah.
Doink the Clown.
Doink the Clown.
Doink.
Doink the Clown.
He's from Rochester too.
Yep.
He's from Rochester, New York. A lot of wrestlers are from Rochester, New York, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that used to be dope, bro. Look at the people in the chat, man. I'm telling you, do the Royal Rumble, I will watch that whole Royal Rumble with you just to laugh.
Me too. A
lot of them.
Well, what football games are on Saturday?
I mean, you gotta see what time the games, because the games.
Football
games
will
be on Sunday.
It'll be matter of fact. No, next week it's gonna be during championship week, so both games are gonna be on Sunday that week.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Both games should be on Sunday that week. Yeah.
Most definitely. If I'm not calling the game, Mac, I'm in there, man, because I can have a damn good time laughing about that.
If I'm not, this is the divisional round this week, and then next week's gonna be the championship week,
and both those games will be on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isabella says she used to be John Cena versus her brothers.
Oh my goodness.
That used to be Randy Orton, RKO, niggas.
Man, I tell you, one of the best ones you could call.
I knew y'all was in there. I didn't know y'all was in the wrestling at all. I didn't know that.
Oh man, shit! Come on, man.
I'm not into wrestling like I used to be, but I still know the people. But one of the best ones you can call is the Elimination Chamber matches. Those are always good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. They kind of
divisional round
right now.
The divisional round, the Bengals and Titans are 4:30 Saturday. The 49ers Packers are 8:15 Saturday. The Rams and Buccaneers are 3:00 Sunday. The Bills and the Chiefs are 6:30 Sunday.
Well, I'll call the first one on Saturday. You know you got Jimmy G. You calling Jimmy G
okay.
for the rest of these playoffs if he's in there.
All right.
You want to do the Sunday night game?
6:30?
Yeah. No, I am. Wait, 6:30?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I'll try it. Y'all gonna have to help because I'm.
Yeah, we'll be there with you.
Is if you could get it started up, we'll call it until you're ready.
Right.
Come on, and we'll call it until you're ready.
Well, no, I'll be on. It's just I can't put him. He ain't going to sleep until 6:30. Ain't no
right.
way.
That's what I'm saying. You could put it on, and we'll just call it until you're actually able to come into the stream. You know how we do it for you, Luke.
Yeah.
Right.
And Joe, do you want that game on Sunday? The early game Sunday?
Mac, you on a run with that one?
I mean, I'm not because I'm kind of hard for me to do calling games because I just don't. I get so like sometimes watching them. I'm getting.
We'll I'll see if Logan wants to do it.
Or Logan, or I was going to see Zion.
Well, yeah, either one of them can do it if they can. If not, then I guess we'll do rock, paper, scissors for some extra work, I guess.
Shit, you can do
shit.
it. How's that?
Oh, so you just gonna
I'm
make me
enjoying
do
the
it.
break I've had.
Right.
Which one was this one? What game was this one?
The 3:00 game, you said it was Rams and Buccaneers. Right?
Rams and Bucks is 3:00 Sunday, and then the Bills and the Chiefs is 6:30 Sunday.
Yeah, Lou, that Bills Chiefs is gonna be good.
I
Or
want to do the Bills.
I know you're not big on Saturday night, but Saturday night is the 49ers Packers at 8:15. Would that one be easier for you to do, Lou?
Well, Saturday night I want to watch the Royal Rumble now. Shit.
Okay.
I'm going to watch
That's next Saturday. It's not this Saturday coming up. It's next Saturday.
next Saturday.
Follow Saturday.
Yeah, hey, that stream about to be lit, man.
Yeah,
Set that up, bro. I
Yeah.
can't wait for that one, bro.
I can't wait
Val
for the Royal
Venus.
Rumble.
Do you know the amount of lines we finna get? Wrestling has always been funny as hell to me, bro.
No, the latest game,
Oh, yeah.
the latest game, Lou, is 8:15 Saturday night. I mean, I'll take it unless you can do that easier.
I can do that one easier, yeah.
All right, so you do.
Oh, so he's
I'll-
gonna escape the Jimmy G pressure. That's what.
No, I'll be there, but I'll do the Bills and Chiefs.
Okay.
Oh, you suck. All right. I'll be there, though.
Okay.
I just won't be the facilitator of the group. So.
That's fine.
Man, Steven, his comment is gems. He said, I had two little brothers. Those fools survived tombstones, DDP,
Facts.
rock
I got a
bottom,
little brother,
stunner.
too. I did all that shit,
Man,
too.
we used to do. I remember we was in a hotel. We traveled to Missouri, and I did an RKO to my older cousin before it was an RKO. We were jumping on the beds, and he jumped one way, and I jumped the same way. We were both in one bed. He was gonna jump to the other, and I did. I crashed.
It's the RKA.
It used to be
Blew
called
all
the
the way off
neck
the
breaker
bed.
before it was the RKO.
Oh,
Right.
The neck breaker, yo.
Yeah.
It was the what Diamond Dallas calls his the Diamond
the
Cutter.
Diamond Cutter.
DDT.
Yeah. Diamond Cutter. DDT, you know the DDT was Jake the Snake.
No, yeah, that's Jake the Snake. Yeah, Roberts.
Oh, what time did I say that was?
Sid
3.
Vicious did the power bomb. Mean Mark
Yep.
Callis, which is Undertaker, did the tombstone. Paul Ondorf did the
Batista.
power driver. What was Batista used to do the spear and then the power bomb, but you know
Yeah,
he
spear
stole
the
that.
power
They called it Batista bomb.
Batista bomb.
Yeah, but he stole that from Sid Vicious.
Man, those used to be some good times. I remember when the Big Show first came to WWE. I remember him in WCW.
Oh,
The
right.
NWO.
You know
what?
what? Listen, when Big Show first came in, I thought he was Big John Studd's kid.
Yep, I thought he was
Oh.
too.
There was rumors they put out, but you know that's wrestling stuff.
Because I was like, yo, Big John Studd's kid. But then I looked at his fucked up eyes. I was like, oh no, he's somebody's uncle is his daddy.
But the NWO, man, who wasn't watching wrestling when the NWO was strong?
I ain't
That
gonna
was a good
front.
time.
I got mad when they did this shit.
That was a good time. That Bash at the Beach when Hulk Hogan was the mystery partner,
man.
and he came out there. Them people were angry, legit angry. They was really throwing shit in the ring and everything, man. They was pissed off,
Right.
or like for real.
But, man, that changed Hulk Hogan's career, bro.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Well, no, he went back to the beginning because before he had the Hulkamaniacs, before he was a good guy, he was a bad guy.
So that was
Yeah,
before
because
he was
he had the
famous, but
wizard.
He wasn't really. Yeah, he was just when he was coming up, he was a bad guy. He wasn't.
Yeah, what was the wizard's name that he was his manager? Because it was him and Jesse the Body Ventura. They were both with
right.
With
they were under shit. What's his name?
Yeah, what the hell was that wizard's name?
Hold on. Shit, son of a bitch.
Man,
I know his name. Fuck my life. He looked like the dude from the Choppers that makes the motorcycles with the fucking beard.
I can't think of his name either, but I know the answer to Steven's question. That was the Godfather. The who?
Oh yeah, the Godfather.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was a man of many different characters too before he finally
Yep. Before he
switched to
finally
that
hit.
Godfather. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe this shit.
I can't believe we forgot his name either. The great, the grand,
Give me
the
1 second. 1 second.
You talking about the manager that he had?
yeah, the manager that Hulk Hogan and Jesse the Body Ventura had. He always had that
Talking about
turban
the
on his
little
head.
dude? Oh, I know who you talking about. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh my God. I can't think of his name, bro. See what I'm saying, Mac? Look what the hell you done started. That stream finna be lit, bro. I promise
Right.
you that stream finna be lit. I'm coming. I don't give a damn. You better give me the link. Man, the Royal Rumble, that's one of the best ones.
It is one of my favorite ones too. And now they got the girls. They got the girls, women, and the men.
They got
so.
they got the men and
All right.
the women. Royal
Zion
Rumble.
said
What?
he might have to work, but if he's free, he'll let me know Friday. I said, okay, if not, ask Logan.
Great
Okay.
Khali had someone arrested.
Jimmy
What?
Hart? No, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy
No.
Hart was the little dude with the slick back. With
Yeah,
the
the speaker, the mega mouth.
With the megaphone.
Yeah. What the hell was the damn wizard's name? God damn it!
remember his name. I can't remember his name for the life of me, man.
I gotta Google this shit
Superstar
now.
Billy Graham.
No.
Yeah.
Superstar
No.
Billy Graham. Yeah, Superstar Billy Graham was the guy that they tried to look like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Was the steroid guy.
Hulk Hogan and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Hey, King Tone, Great Khali got arrested for killing somebody?
Yeah.
Damn. What?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all didn't know that?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that wasn't recent. That was a long time ago.
Great Khali used to squash people's heads. I remember that.
Great Khali was in the Royal Rumble a couple years ago. I feel like he was one of them
Yeah, he
guest
was
surprises
in the greatest Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
like a couple years ago. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart.
I
the
mean, he
mouth
used
of
to
the
be
South.
squashing people's heads and shit.
He
I
used to
remember he
have
used to
them
squash Rey Mysterio.
spray painted outfits and shit and the megaphone.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart used to be the
The mouth of the South.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart was my dude, boy.
I can't wait. You got me hyped for next Saturday.
It's crazy because I can remember all the old ass managers except for that one guy with like when we tried.
Yeah, I can remember all the names except for him. I can't
Superstar
remember that
Billy
dude's
Graham.
name.
Man, you guys are forgetting the Iron Sheik.
No,
Oh,
come
I
on.
said the Iron.
With
No,
the
I
curly
said
boots. With his curly ass
man,
boots.
y'all forgetting Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
He had
No, I
his curly
said
ass
that.
boots.
Nice.
He had the
Yeah,
curly
we already
Yeah.
mentioned him.
The Iron Sheik.
He used
Who
to
is
do
the Russian?
camel clutch. He used to do the camel clutch.
Yeah.
The Russian was Nikolai Volkov.
Volkov.
Yeah.
Sergeant
had-
Slaughter.
You had the Polish
Sergeant
powers.
Slaughter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivan Putski.
Ivan Putz.
Yeah,
Who
Polish
was
powers.
the Road Warriors?
Yeah,
No.
we said that already.
Yeah, we
And I'll tell you
mentioned
somebody
him.
that came over that everybody didn't think he could do it. Big Papa Pump, one of the Road Warriors. When he came out as Big Papa Pump,
No,
that
that's not.
shit was
No,
funny as
that was
hell.
one of the
Steiner
Steiner brothers. Yeah,
Steiner
that was
brothers.
Ricky
Steiner.
Steamboat.
They were called
Scott
the
Steiner.
Road Warriors, weren't they?
No, that was Hawk and Animal.
Yeah, that was Hawk and Animal.
Steiner
But
brothers
when
was
he,
Rick and Scott Steiner.
yeah.
The dog-faced gremlin and Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner became Big Papa Pump.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was hilarious.
I didn't like it after that.
If
He's
you
coming
hear-
out with chainmail and shit, all extra
Yeah.
smooth. Fucking couldn't move. I was like, this motherfucker head about to pop.
You can't tell me that what? Yeah, Ricky
Oh.
Steamboat.
You had
Was
classy
very good.
Freddie Blassie.
Yep.
Macho Man almost killed Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He jumped off the top rope with the bell.
Mhm.
The ring bell.
Hit him
Yep.
in the fucking neck.
The Ultimate
Honky
Warrior,
Honky.
Lex
Honky
Luger.
Talk Man, yeah.
He said,
Yeah,
the honky tonk man. Holy shit. No, I
Ricky
got one for you.
Steamboat.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, baby.
Yep.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, baby.
Yep.
Y'all snapping right there.
The Brooklyn Brawler. Always get
Yeah.
beat up.
Oh, the Brooklyn
Oh,
Brawler.
yeah.
He was a scrub. He constantly
He
got
used to come
whooped
out
on.
there just to get beat up.
Yeah, he
bro.
always,
That
he
was-
always get beat
That
up
was
backstage.
Razor Ramon. Wait, he got beat up
Razor
all the
Ramon.
time, and
Yeah.
then he,
I
yeah.
don't think the Brooklyn Brawler ever won a match.
I don't think he ever won a
I
match.
mean, not that I can recall. I mean,
I'll tell you this: one of the greatest tag teams that was ever formed, one of the funniest, was Goldust and Booker T when they tagged up. That shit was hilarious. Goldust and Booker T were
Y'all know
hilarious.
he's got another kid wrestling though, right? He's got
He had
Cody
Rhodes
Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes. Yep.
And Ric Flair's daughter is the champion.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe y'all forgot about Mr. Perfect.
Oh, come on. Hell no.
Oh,
Kurt
man,
Hennig, the Perfect Plex.
Yeah. Mr. Perfect was off the Farouk and Bradshaw.
You know, I still spit my gum out and slap it because of him.
Yep. Yep. Mr. Perfect was off the chain. He had that little towel.
Farouk and Bradshaw. Oh, yeah.
Because his father was a wrestler. He's a third generation. Mr. Perfect was a third generation wrestler.
Sting still wrestling. Sting wrestling in the main event on the AEW tonight. Just on AEW tonight.
A lot of people don't know Sting and Ultimate Warrior used to be tag team partners back in the day.
I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that back in the day.
That's
that
what
way
Sting was
back.
wearing that blue face paint stuff.
Looking like a little surfer or something.
Yeah. When he had the little
big boss man, I hated him.
Yeah, the big boss man was funny.
The big boss.
Steve Blackman, he was funny.
Yeah.
Who remembers Tajiri?
Oh yeah.
Man, I could go on and on all day. Matt, do that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Do that, man.
That'd be dope.
Joe's still looking for that dude. I'm telling you.
I am too.
Who is it? What was the question?
Oh man, how do we forget about the Dudley Boys, man? What the hell?
Yeah, the Dudley Boys were hilarious. They the ones that was putting old women through the tables. Man, Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love. He had about three personalities. Yep, Bushwhacker.
Foley.
The Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian.
Yep.
Oh, who remember Gangrel with the Brood? People forget about him. He put them on.
Cactus Jack,
Kurt Angle,
Big Foley, aka Dude Love, aka Mankind.
Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. Yep, Kurt Angle. He was hilarious when he first came out.
Yes, it's true. It's damn true.
Damn true.
Yep, they were.
He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Yep. And Shane McMahon was one hell of a wrestler too when he was in those main events.
Yeah, he used to be hardcore.
Shane McMahon used to go dumb.
Hardcore Holly.
I'm gonna take it back right now. Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard,
Dean Malenko, Saturn, Don the Rock Morocco. Who were the original four horsemen? It was Arn Anderson, Ric Flair,
Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, and Tully Blanchard. I feel like was the original four horsemen.
Yeah, that was the four horsemen.
They used to beat the brakes off people.
And they had that J.J. Dillon was in the corner, that crazy motherfucker, always cheating.
Oh, yeah, JTG.
Yeah, I remember JTG and Shad.
Joe Judge looked like Shane O'Mac.
Ivan Koloff, Cactus Jack, the Moondogs.
Shad Gaspar, man.
Dang, the Moondogs. I heard that.
Yes.
The Junkyard Dog.
Listen. Remember the Rockers? When Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty?
And Marty Jannetty. Yep.
The Rock Express.
On the barbershop.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mac, you done started something, bro. You got to do it now.
Yeah, you didn't start something.
You're going to get hate mail from all of us.
Straight up. I'm coming in every one of your streams until you do that damn WWE wrestling channel.
Yeah, R.I.P. Shaq.
Terry Funk.
The Midnight Express.
Terry Funk.
I just said that. The Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, the Rockers. Shit.
Man, X-Pac. Y'all remember Conan? Well,
Yeah.
WCW Conan was off the chain.
Conan was my guy.
Latino.
Conan was my guy.
Yep. Eddie
Fabulous
Guerrero was one of my
Freebirds.
favorite wrestlers of all time.
A lie, a cheat,
Kurt Hennig.
a steal.
Yep,
Mr. Perfect. Heartbreak Kid. Kicked Marty Jannetty through the window.
I always felt like Goldberg was a cheese character. They let him win all the time. Man, I was glad when Scott Hall shot him with that damn taser.
Yeah.
They didn't lose the belt.
He always won all the time, though.
Taz was off the chain too.
Taz.
Yeah, he was.
He was a good ass commentator too.
Yep, the Wild Samoans. You know, the Samoan heritage is big in wrestling.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Samoan. Yeah, there's a lot of
strong.
Yep,
They just keep coming.
Shit,
They just keep coming.
They had King Tonga, the Tonga Kid.
Umaga.
Umaga.
Yep, Umaga.
Y'all know that the dude that used to play the Japanese dude, Yokozuna. He was the Rock's cousin.
Yeah, Yokozuna, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Man, who was the dude at WCW who had the big ass afro and used to come over? What was his name? I know one of his names was Ming, but what was his name before Ming on WCW? He was Samoan.
I just said it. That was the Tonga Kid.
He wasn't named the Tonga Kid, Lou.
Yes, he was.
I feel like he was.
I do too.
Back in WCW days. And
back in the day, yeah, he was the
then
Tonga
he was
Kid
like
when
Ming.
he first came out. He used to wear black tight pants and a little black on his elbow.
Them black leather pants. He had that huge afro, and he was big as hell.
Tonga Kid. When he first came out, he was small. I mean, he was thick, but he wasn't big. You know.
I tell you what, one wrestler that should have got a push, but he never did. You remember Alex Wright on WCW?
I do.
He used to do that stupid dance. He was cold.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Steve, that Yokozuna was Samoan, and he was the Rock's cousin.
Yep.
Oh shit, Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, DDP.
DDP.
Bang.
Self high five.
Yeah, he got like yoga videos out.
Carlito, yeah, little Puerto Rican dude.
I spit in the face on people don't be cool.
Carlito made a brief comeback.
Carlito. Yeah, he had a brief comeback.
But it was.
You know which Spanish dude I never liked? The one that came like he was rich.
Oh, you're talking about damn.
Yeah.
I never liked him.
Alberto Del Rio.
Yes,
Yeah.
I could not
Alberto
stand that dude. I
Who
could not
remembers
stand that
Yeah, I
dude.
didn't
Mr.
like that.
Kennedy when he first came
Mr.
out.
Kennedy.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
The mic come down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Might come down from the ceiling.
He was
and
cold when he
introduced
first came out.
MVP.
Yep.
But, you know,
Enzo Amore, he was off the chain.
I mean, I know I ain't got y'all derailed on this wrestling train, but I actually gotta get ready to
That's
go.
all good, man.
I got to get up in the morning early and shit.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get up at 7 in the morning.
Shout out to Joe Shoen.
Appreciate it, y'all, and I'll definitely
All
be
right,
doing
man.
that Royal Rumble thing next Saturday. So I'll check y'all out then, man.
Was it Paul Heyman? No, that wasn't him.
No, damn. Are you still looking for that shit, Joe?
You damn Skippy, I am. That's gonna drive me the shit out of me.
Right. I hate
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
He's still wrestling now. He just came back like a few years ago.
MVP still wrestling, bro?
The genius.
No, he ain't wrestling. He's like a
He ain't
manager.
wrestling. Yeah, he's like a man.
Oh yeah, Rob Van
Red
Dam
Rooster.
was off the chain,
Red Rooster
jackass.
used to put
Rob
you in the chicken
Van
wing.
Dam.
Red Rooster used to put you in the chicken wing.
Yep.
Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio,
Steve.
of course.
All right, Steven, have a
Thank you
good
for
one,
being
bro.
here. Jack S, thank you for being here. Click that subscribe button. Any of you guys haven't, I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get 605 away. Come on, help me get there, guys. Hit that subscribe button.
His name was the Grand Wizard.
That was
That's
his name?
the Grand Wizard. Yes. That was Hulk Hogan and Jesse the Body Ventura's manager at one time.
Ernie Roth was his real name.
Right there. Does that look familiar? Oh,
Ernie Roth.
remember that turban he always had on his head? Yes.
Stephen Bloom said it was Ernie Roth, Joe.
Sergeant Slaughter. Yes, he was the manager. That's the guy.
Oh, man.
I found it, damn it. I can sleep tonight.
Joe got OCD.
I do too. I got bad, man, on some things. It's awful.
Joe said, damn it.
The Grand Wizard. I'm gonna find it, damn it, one way or another. Hell or high water. Hopefully high water so I can put out the fire.
I think at one point I had 30 people in the stream tonight, so that was pretty sweet.
Well, after you end it, keep it on for a second, Lou.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can end it now, I guess.
Sure.
Grand Wizard, LOL, Stephen Bloom, King Tone, thank all you guys for being here tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for rocking with us and jumping in the wrestling train with us. That was kind of fun trip down memory lane. And remember, you heard it here first. Joe, Pat, Lou, Taj. Even though Taj wasn't here when we broke it, but Joe Shoen is the new GM.
More than likely.
Yeah,
It looks
most
looking
likely.
that way.
Well, all right, guys. Until next time on the True Big Blue Podcast. Back to you, Pat.